Hey everybody, we might have a slight problem. You wouldn't be able to tell by looking at this scene. There's no problem here, visibly. The problem lies on my lap. Someone has decided to fall asleep on my lap right as we're getting live. As you can see, he has no plans of moving anytime soon. Mister, do you see your picture up on the screen? Is that what you're staring at? Hi, buddy. That's you. That's you up there. Hi, buddy. I actually do need you to move, though, or at least let me get back to working on this. Okay? Nope. Okay, bye. This is gonna be an awkward, angled stream today. I can already tell. So, how you doing, everybody? It is time for a chill Lego stream. No Lego, just bagel. I mean, at this rate, it might be, because I'm actually a little far away from the table, as you might be able to see. This is my natural reach right now without actually bending over. So we might have some issues. Because I didn't get a chance to move the chair before Bagel got comfy. And I don't know if he's gonna let me. Alright, so for those who have not seen last week, we started building this. I'm gonna put it on the side cam, this is easier. The Lego NES. This guy right here. We got about 67 steps in, and it is a 295 step process to build the NES, a cartridge, and a controller. And then there's another 266 steps for building a CRT. Oh, we might have a problem. Might have a different problem this time. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. I knew this was gonna happen when we put this table here. The good news is I can move my chair now. Hi. The good news is I can move my chair and you can probably hear me better. The bad news is, we've lost access to the table. Hi, bud. What are you doing? Yeah? You don't know what you're doing, do you? Oh, you're sleepy. Yeah, go take a nap. Apparently this is going to be just the bagel stream instead of the Lego stream. Hey, bud. Hi. If you lie down on the table, that'd be perfect. But lie down on the end. Yeah? No, you just want to sit in front of me and make sure I can't do anything? Okay. That seems normal. At least he's sitting in front of the side cam. At least he's doing that. Hi. I think you know that you're on that screen right now. I think you see yourself. Because you keep looking in the right spot. Uh-oh, what do you see? What do you see, mister? You just realized the light's on? Yeah, it's really bright here. You should go. Hi. Yeah, go somewhere else. I gotta work. See? I got Lego pieces. I gotta put them in trays. Something tells me we're not getting very far today, folks. No, he's thinking. What are you thinking? What are you gonna do? What if I move this out of the way for you, huh? You wanna lie down in the middle? There's a whole table to yourself, buddy. Oh, he's thinking about it. Hi, you want my lap back? Go sleep on the couch. There's a whole couch over there for you. You want to be on cam. You know, if you're going to keep doing this, I'm just going to flip the cameras. And of course, the minute I do that, he looks away and starts cleaning himself. The couch does not have Dad's worms. Yeah, he's not even on my lap anymore. Now he's just on the table. So how you guys doing? How's your Friday? As you enjoy double cat vision. Hey, what are you thinking? Oh, oh. He took the microphone with him. You little shit. Well, good news, now we can get back to actually building the model kit. With the Lego set, whatever you want to call it. Bad news is no more bagel. Well, that might be good in my case, actually. Hang on. Alright, so if you've not seen these before, they're just chill streams. Honestly, I'm just going to work on a model kit, listen to music, chat with you guys. If you got any questions to ask me, feel free to ask them. And, we'll just have a chill day. We do these for about 3 hours, do an art block afterwards, but we have like a little break in the middle too, so there will be some art. I did take my iPad to actually attempt to watch the chat a little better, but of course, my luck, it doesn't work. I can't load the chat. So I'm just gonna pop my phone out to keep a better eye on you guys.
Look at your left.
What?
Well, friends, I look forward to meeting you people again.
There we go. Now I can see you on my phone. And now I can get comfy. And now I have to clean up all the bagel fur that's on this table. Because of course he sheds like a mofo. Sheds like crazy. Oh no, Reese says, oh no, he came to me crying, he's angry. Oh no. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry, hon, that our son has such dependency issues. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm just gonna chill here and we're gonna start working on this Lego set. We are starting bag number 3, which, by the end of it, will look roughly like this. We'll have the front of the NES done, and a lot of stuff on the side for support. And currently, this is what we have. We have the motherboard, we have the base of the front, but we also have the cartridge loading mechanism, too. So we've made some decent progress from the last stream. Is there any model kit you've wanted but can't justify the cost or simply haven't been able to find? Not really. The one I always wanted, I already have, which was the Metal Gear Rex one. But that boy is gonna take a while to put together. So I'm not super worried about it yet. Is that a Galaxy S6 or S7? It's an S6. Good eye, Jolteron. Don't know if you were asked about this in detail yet, but which next-gen console are you going to get first? I tried to get both, but I unfortunately was only able to pre-order a PS5. The Xbox pre-orders were sold out when I got to the store because I did not want to wake up early, and apparently everyone else did. The store I went to said people were lined up at 6 a.m. to get pre-orders for the Xbox Series X. The store opened at 10. So I missed out. But I'll get them eventually. There's nothing I'm really chomping at the bit right away to get at launch. Maybe, shoot, what's the game I'm thinking of here? Sackboy, I'm thinking of. Miles Morales, I'm thinking of. But all those are also going to be on PS4. Yakuza Like a Dragon, again, also will be on another platform, so I don't need to worry too much, honestly. If I'm being real, and this has been the case for a lot of console launches, like, you don't need to jump at day one. You really don't need to, unless you skip the last generation. If you skipped PS4 and Xbox One generation, this is the perfect time to get a new console. PS5 is great because they're both backwards compatible. But if you're pretty invested into the current gen like I am, like, you don't need to rush. All right, where are these pieces going? Over here. This is step 68. Break the current progress. That's what step 68 is. Which of course means we're at the coveted step 69. And it, in true 69 fashion, it's way more convoluted than it needs to be. Alright, we need 2 of those. Hopefully these trays are showing up well. Yeah, they seem to be. You and TOG should do an escape room. They're so much fun to do. Oh, we've done a bunch of escape rooms before. Just, you know, not for videos or anything. Is there still a sub-game suggestion list? I'd like to put my request up. Haven't gotten lucky on Power Trip yet. We are actually revamping the sub list, and that will be, a new one will be going up for 2021. So currently, the new one is, or the old one is still getting handpicked from every now and then, but we're doing a brand new one from 2021, because Game Clearing 2021 is going to involve a lot of sub choices. When we were trying to figure out what to do to replace 2020's plan for game clearing, for our current plan for game clearing, I basically decided to revamp the subsystem. So what's going to happen next year is that it's going to be a rotation. We're basically going to go, we're going to mimic the old style of game clearing we used to do, but do it with a bit more structure. So 2021's game clearing plan is going to be one game I like, or one game I pick, one game subs pick, one game mods pick, and rotate between those 3 over and over. That is the current plan for 2021. It might tweak a little bit, but that's more or less the skeleton of it. Nice and simple, honestly. And that way it means more sub choices will get played throughout the year. As it stands, every now and then I pull sub choices for the polls, but considering December's poll is already locked in, October's is mostly done, there's not much room left to pick sub choices, so I wouldn't worry about it for 2020. Get ready for 2021 though. Any inside sneak peeks in the next Fortune Street? I don't think we tease anything. I might have mentioned getting back to LPing because I had planned to have been back to it by then. But that was like November of last year, so definitely didn't hit that. But otherwise, I will tell you there is another Fortune Street board done with Tom, so there's 2 boards. So if you like Tom and you like Fortune Street, you aren't going to be disappointed. And if you don't like Tom or you don't like Fortune Street, then you're going to be very disappointed. I'm sorry. How are the actual choices selected for subs? Would it be a poll like this year's? Likely it'll just be me kind of winging it. I'll see based on length. Like, we'll probably start with shorter games at the beginning of the year and then start working our way into slightly longer ones. But it's mainly going to be whatever strikes my fancy. Or if I'm just feeling conflicted, I'll just throw up a poll. But it won't be as complex as this year's has turned out to be. Like, there won't be, like, blind votes and stuff. Unless I'm just feeling saucy, then I might. There's some weird shapes they want me to find here. Here's one of them. Oh, that's definitely one of the buttons. Only 2 of these. Made. Nope, that's not the right piece. Is this the right piece? Yeah, okay, so here, let me, side cam. They want me to use this little tiny black piece here, but they also have this tiny black piece here, and they also have, where'd the third one go? There was a third one, but now I can't find it. Not a good sign. Yeah, they have a lot of different shapes they need me to worry about. They're all somewhat similar. Alright. I know you and Luke have been playing through Chrono Cross, but have there been any TV shows or movies that you've been catching up on as well? No, I don't really watch TV that much anymore. We watch Knight Rider every now and then, just because it's so cheesy, it's fun to go back to. But right now we don't have any real plan. Yeah, Reese is laughing about Knight Rider. That show is so cheesy, I love it. Oh shit, let's not start losing pieces. Is Bagel okay now? I mean, he's probably still bugging Reese, knowing him. He's had some dinner, now he's out in the garden. Okay, so he's outside. He got his way. That's how we know he'll be okay. Where did I get those trays I'm using? I went to a toy store, and they had jigsaw puzzle trays, and that's what these are. Hence why they're jigsaw puzzle shapes. But they can lock together. They can attach to each other. Like, they're really helpful. But they are originally designed just for puzzles. Are there at least games you've been enjoying in your own free time? Yeah, I'm playing Chrono Cross with Reese, so we're going through that. And I've got some smaller games I'm playing through right now. I'm finishing up all the Picross games I have on my Switch. I'm almost done them. I think I have PictoQuest left, which is the Picross RPG. Then I have plans to start... Oh, shit, what was it? That's how good the plans were. I don't even remember what they were. Not Gears 5? No. Dude, I feel bad. My Xbox collects so much dust despite me liking it a lot. Play the Hello Kitty Picross, you coward. There is none! I couldn't find it. There was the Kimono Friends one. That's what I've been playing. I finished that. I've been playing Cyber Protocol. which is it's basically an entire video game themed around the Pokemon ice sliding puzzles, but cyberpunk with a really good soundtrack. And I'm wrapping up Picto Quest right now, and I'm gonna go see what the fixed ending to River City Girls was, because I never actually... It's on the PlayStation. Do I own it? Is that what Cube Frenzy is? I thought that was a different puzzle game. That was part of the Simple series for PS1. Oh, okay, so it's Japan exclusive? Then, I don't have any way of playing Japanese PS1 games except for emulating. I'm not looking to emulate right now. I got enough shit I own. Damn it, Juker. Is Serious Sam 4 being played tomorrow? I didn't get an email back. So I'm thinking it's a no. But you did remind me I forgot to send off an email today about that to double check. There we go. Thanks for the reminder. I'll send off a reminder email about that. We'll see if that happens. All right. Speaking of Moro, you get another chance for the Falcon Punch in Resident Evil 5. 6-1 is the first stage with a minigun Majini. I don't know if I want to risk doing the Falcon Punch, to be honest, because it gets a little risky at that point. Because DC's going to be... I'm probably going to be worried about keeping DC alive with those guys. But I may still. We'll see. You said there isn't a Hello Kitty Picross, but there is one on the 3DS under Sanrio characters. Picross for $8 US. Oh, I'm referring to the Switch. I said on the Switch. I know there actually is one, but like Kimono Friends is the one that some people kept getting confused for being Hello Kitty. Just checked out the new ending for River City Girls, and it is better than the original ending. Well, that's good to hear, at least. Because the original ending kind of sucked. I'm glad they went and fixed it. This is weird, how they're having me build this. Have I checked out the new Kirby Fighter game that came out the other day? No, not yet. I'll probably grab it. I played the first Kirby Fighters. It was alright. I've heard this one is more of the same, more or less. So what time am I a part of Indie Land this weekend? Tonight? Yeah, I'll give you a heads up on that. Tonight at 11 my time. I'm going to double check that now since I said it out loud. Now I'm unsure. It should be tonight at 11 o'clock my time. So that would be 6 hours from now. And that's for 2 hours. Yeah, 10 p.m. to midnight Pacific, which is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. my time. Okay, there we go. So that is that. Have you ever had the free time to finish Ritual of the Night? No. I promoted it to game I play when I travel after the Switch version finally got fixed, and then travel stopped. So it still remains unfinished to this day. Someday, though. I looked in the backlog and saw you completed Return of the Oberdeen. I loved it myself. What did you think of it? Yeah, we played it for our podcast, for Top Down Perspective. That shit was fun. That was really cool. I was engrossed the whole time. Is a charity stream on the 10th a part of Indie Land, or is it just a coincidence? It's just a coincidence. Indie Land is just this weekend. And Indie Land raises money for dementia research. And we are raising money for Breast Cancer Research Foundation on the 10th. So that will be that. We've got prizes planned. We've got some fun stream types we'll be playing. And of course, if you guys manage to hit the goal, we're looking at raising $35,000 US. If you guys hit that goal, I have the cosplay as Rosa John for a full day of Coliseum. All right, that was step 69. Don't you mean when? I mean, I'm not gonna push you guys. Like, I feel weird about doing it during the pandemic. But if everyone is okay with their spending, like, I'm sure we can probably do it. Like, the only reason I'm even, like, entertaining the idea of dressing as Rosa is just, it's for a good cause, so. Or 2 days if we double it. I mean, yes, if you guys raise 70,000 US, then yes, I'll do it for 2 days. But, again, I don't think that's going to be the case. I feel like we're pushing the 35 as it is. But you guys have proved me wrong before, so I don't know. You in trouble? You're the one who's going to do my makeup, hon. Enjoy wearing a bra of mine for 2 days. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna have to get I have to get a decent sized bust for Rosa though, because otherwise it's not authentic. I can't even see where I'm air quoting anymore. Authentic. Did you guys hear that just now? It's gotta be stupid. It's gotta, like, enjoy a wire stabbing your ribs. Yes, that will happen. My own husband just called out my tits on his live stream. Wowee. Babe, you know what I meant. Don't even try. You even make fun of how big Rosa's tits are. Have fun buying a huge bra for your huge tits. Fine, I will. But I'm gonna need your help, because I have no idea. So you're cosplaying as Rosalina or Rosa John? Rosa John. So it'll be, so the plan is it's gonna be the Rosalina outfit, and then I'd probably have the hoodie with me to switch to something more comfortable. Huge bras are really expensive. Go fund me for John's Rosa John tit bra. No, that's okay. You definitely don't need to do that. I can't help but notice my wife stopped talking in my chat after that comment, so hopefully she's not actually mad. Don't actually be mad, dear. I love you. And I love your boobs. You know that. Although talking about that on stream is probably going to make things worse, so. I'm telling Amber what you said. Will there be a VOD for the charity stream? And is it the regular time? In East Coast US, it's hard to keep up with you, to be honest. It'll be starting at like noon or 2 p.m. on that Saturday. It's not an overnight stream. It's a all day stream. How much money do we need to raise for you to cosplay as Rosa John for the entire Coliseum? Well, first off, I don't even know how long Coliseum's going to be. It could be 3 days, it could be 4. We were supposed to do 4 in person last time, and we couldn't. So, I guess triple the original goal, which would be 105K. But that would also be bringing in more in one day than any single day of Coliseum's ever done. So that would actually be breaking the Coliseum record. You underestimate our power. I mean, I don't want you guys pushing your financial funds. That's the thing. It's going to a good cause, but I also don't want you only eating ramen for a month because you really want to see me with fake tits. Also, you underestimate our stupidity. I mean, I have told you guys, like, the branding for subs is supporting stupidity, so really at this point. But not that kind of stupidity. Fake tits or not, I'm eating ramen because I don't like spending money. Alright, maybe you like ramen, that's no faulting for you. Is this Overwatch Legos? No, this is an NES we're building. We're building this guy. He says as he can't see where he is on cam. There we go. Did I find the Easter egg in the set build yet? What? No. I have not found an Easter egg yet. I didn't realize there was one. I'm only on step 71, though. Or I guess 72 now. John goes ham on his cosplays. Is he going to shave to fully commit to Rose John? Yes. I'm going to... I don't half-ass my cosplays. So yes, I will be like clean shaven for the rest of Coliseum, as I would have shaved to pull off Rosa. Get giant bra and all. I like how the biggest test of our marriage is going to be my stupid hubris when it comes to charity. So how was your day, dear? Oh, nothing. I raised money for... It was good. I raised money for charity. I need to go buy a giant bra. I tested my marriage for charity! Love you, babe. Happy anniversary. Maybe we can make a hammock for Bagel out of it when you're done. Oh, God. What have I done with my life? And why do I have no one to blame but myself for it? You've done amazing things. Have I? Have I? I approve of the shirt you've got on. Oh, did you guys see it? Okay, sorry. For those who haven't seen my shirt. I fucking love this shirt. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I love it. Nobody ever said the things that you've done were good, amazing, just amazing. I can accept that. I can accept that. I hate Sundays, but it's Friday, and Garfield hates Mondays. Let's see here. What do I need? Is that the piece I need? Oh, this is the piece I need. There we go. That's the one. We need another keyboard. We need one of these. There we go. All right. I joined the chat to a boob hammock. Glad to finally catch one live. Yep, things never change around here, do they? Alright, we just built the light button for the actual system. So there we go. And we can pop this in right here. Boom. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more like the front of the NES. Here, let me actually put it at an angle so you guys can see it the right way. There we go, looks a little bit more like it. The Proton John community lore is deep and probably a size double G. And let's be real, the lore is always getting bigger. I just sigh when I say it at this point now. A good or bad side, though. Man, I don't know anymore. I feel bad because I leaned so heavily into doing these. Sorry, I'm adjusting the chair here. I feel like I leaned a little too hard on Bigger sometimes, but also Bigger has been fun. I was joking about it with someone the other day, being like, "Man, I wonder." What were my exact words? I'm trying to remember. It was something along the lines of like, "I wonder how many people would be mad." How many people would be relieved if I stopped saying Bigger, and how many people would be mad if I stopped saying Bigger? I feel like it's become like the say the line, Bart kind of deal at this point. You kind of can't stop saying Bigger as it's a common word. Okay, by that logic, then you got me there, AD. Follow your heart. I would, but there's all this boob in the way of my heart. I can't do it. Let's see here. Follow your heart and follow your bust. Upwards and outwards. Oh my god. Why do people still hang out here? How have you been enjoying building the NES so far? Yeah, it's been fun. It's been real fun. Oh my god, who put that poll up? Who put that poll up? And why is it... why is it shockingly close? We just hang around for the chaos. Well, we definitely do not have a shortage of that. We've never been short of chaos in this stream. Came for the glitches, stayed for the tits. No shame. All right, more power to you. John streams are much in the way of Q from Star Trek. The moment he shows up, everything gets weird and chaotic, and a mariachi band might be there. Most of the time, it's just fun. Mercy kill in favor of anger at this point? Are you serious? Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I can't show the poll on stream right now. How do you feel if John stops saying bigger? Currently 59 votes for happy and 163 votes for angry. Y'all are dirty-minded. Thank God I have to follow the PG rules. I guess the PG-13 rules, since we kind of went past PG a while ago. Where's the apathy option? I guess that's just abstaining from voting at this point. John, you can always stream on Pornhub. To be fair, that's where my buddy TJ Thrilla streams now, or does all his videos on. He's actually making better money than he was on YouTube. Still find that hilarious. Oh, yeah, okay, so you guys might remember my buddy Corey. He used to go by the name Niggs Blackman. He currently had to rename himself on Twitch, so now he's TJ Thrilla. And he does gameplay videos on Pornhub. And he's actually doing decently well on there. This does not surprise me. Less censorship for titty games, at least. Yeah, I think the rules... what did he tell me the other day? Or a while back, rather. He told me the rules for posting games on Pornhub is, like, they can be super erotic, it doesn't matter. Nudity is perfectly fine, obviously, it's Pornhub. But if there's any voice work, you have to have the permission of the people doing the voice, so you have to be careful with that. And if you have anyone else on stream with you, or in the recording with you, they have to be visible. So you have to be in, like, you can't just do gameplay video. You have to be visible in some way, shape, or form. So Emil can't cut it. No. No, despite some of his videos ending up on Pornhub, yeah, no, he probably would not be... He would not survive over there. What year am I living in where that's a viable option? I mean, honestly, yeah, like, the only company that would ever rival YouTube in, like, video like, uploading-wise would be Pornhub. It's weird to say that, but, like, it's kind of true. They're the only company right now that has the structure that could actually support as much uploading as YouTube has. It's just, you know, there's the obvious stigma of porn website. That structure being a bra. No, that is lack of bra, I would argue, at that point. Amazon could do it as well, but they won't. I don't think they could pull it off. Twitch keeps trying. Twitch keeps trying, and they keep failing. So, Twitch has very much got, like, the streaming market cornered. Like, they've done a great job. Other companies are trying to catch up, like Facebook and YouTube, but they've still pretty much got the market cornered. Spreading themselves too thin by trying to also do proper VOD content and YouTube upload content, or the equivalent, bad idea for Twitch. Didn't Pornhub say they were working on a safer work version of their platform called The Hub? I think they said that a long-ass time ago. And honestly, that wouldn't surprise me either. I think if any company could pull it off, it would be Pornhub. I just don't know if they want to. Bad idea from Twitch, but I could see a non-Twitch part of Amazon trying. Maybe. It just depends on if there's money in it. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. I've been curious. What is that thing you wear on your wrist? I see you wear it always. This is a snap bracelet. Well, sort of. It's an Aquabat snap bracelet. So here. It's the Aquabat's logo. It's their power belt, but you know, just snaps around your wrist. So I wear it because my watch is dead, and I like the feeling of having something on my wrist. And honestly, it's neat, so I keep it on there. One of these days, I will actually remember to get the battery in my Resident Evil watch fixed. But today is not that day. Wow, this thing has a lot of steps. Alright, so now we need... Yep, need a light gray. Do we have a date for the breast cancer charity? That is October 10th. It's locked in, so it's going to be 2 Saturdays from tomorrow. Alright, now we need 2 big blues. And a little red dot. Oh my god, I think I'm actually making the power button, aren't I? Ask if DC would want to join in on the stream. On the charity stream? He won't be involved in the stream, but his presence will be there in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if I want to give it away yet. Yeah, you know, I'll just say it. He's volunteered some prizes. So we've got a couple prizes we're doing for the marathon for those who are donating, and one of them is some stuff from DC. I have a bunch of, I think we're at 3 prizes right now for donating. There's the Big Boy prize, there's the DC prize, and then there's the super special Kind of amazing prize that I actually want to keep. But we're giving away for a good cause prize. Are any of the prizes bras? No. Boobs are involved with one of them, though, I'll tell you that much. I don't know when I want to give away what it is. Because the people I've shown it to have been like, oh my god, that's amazing. Just donate for it yourself. I mean, I could, but it would be really bad if I won my own raffle. That would look super sus at that point. Can you get the prize if you're in Canada this time? Yes. All the prizes will ship worldwide. John looking pretty sus, not gonna lie. It's my own damn ship. Alright, what do we need now? We need a triangle, a square, a twofer, this weird piece, and a blue ramp. Still shoving out the airlock. It's my own ship! How you been, man? Been a long time since I could tune in live. Too long, really? Yo, Jim, I hope you're doing good, bud. Been doing good. Chaos as always, as you've probably noticed. Chaos is always rampant here. This is a busy week we got going here. So tonight, again, reminder, tonight at 11 p.m. Mountain Time, so 11 p.m. my time zone, I'm going to be on Indie Land, which is Gerard's charity. I'm going to be on there for commentary for 2 hours. Keep him company. Oh, stream's over. Sorry, guys. I gotta go now. I forgot that was even on this album. That threw me off. Well, at least you get to hear the full version for those who never heard the full one. Shit, where was I going? Yeah, tonight on Gerard's stream, that's twitch.tv/thecompletionist. I'm going to be part of Indie Land to help commentate the late night games. Tomorrow, we're wrapping up Resident Evil 5 with DC Douglas, at least the main story. He wants to do the DLC at some point, too. I don't know when that's going to happen. And, we might have a promo stream after that. I am waiting to see if I get word back, but I think it might be a no-go. So I think it's just going to be regular cookie at the end. Think you might be able to get or ask DC to co-com Umbrella Chronicles eventually? Yeah, maybe. He was trying to figure out if I could help him with that. So we might be able to work out something there. We'll see. What is this weird shape we've made? What? Look at this crazy thing we've built. This has been like the last, like, 10 steps. Like, oh, here we go. This piece like rotates. It bumps into this little red button, and it looks like it's going into like the middle. Yeah, it's going over here. Oh, I think I see where this is going. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Does it do what I think it does? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. That's actually kind of neat. All right. So you know how you press down on an NES with the cartridge and it locks in place? That's what we just built, was a lock. Let me see if I can get this on cam. It's going to be a little tricky because it's in a weird spot. But right here, you see this little brown bar? When I press down with the cartridge lock, it actually locks into the piece we just made, which is what keeps the cartridge in place. So then we press back down on it again, and it frees the cartridge. So we just made the cartridge lock. Yeah, so here. This shape here, the rod gets stuck right in between the little rotating piece we just put together, and that's what keeps it in place. All right, we're on step 86 now. Devens, I hope your wisdom teeth removal went good. Hey, John, I just thought of something. What would you want for a custom commissioned plush of Bagel to be like? I mean, it would just be like a super adorable Bagel, really. It'd be like a cartoony version of him. Nothing too crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there we go. Never mind. False alarm. Had that moment of, uh-oh, did Lego forget a piece? No, Lego never forgets a piece. The next time Magfest can happen is going to be a whole other level of wild after not having one. The first in-person Magfest that's going to happen once, like, all the COVID shit's done is going to be crazy. It will be the loudest convention known to mankind. It will be loud. Louder than PAX or Comic-Con? Yes. Yes, it will be non-stop rocking. Gonna be loud as fuck. Is that even gonna work? Where did piece? Oh, Peapot. That's why piece fell out of place. That's why that didn't look like it was gonna work. Here we go. Protect the cartridge lock. Neat. Super neat. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so the cartridge lock is protected now. Now we need this weird piece. This. And this. These are going in weird spots. Two orange. Snap together. A little more gray cube. Gray cube goes here. Pops needs to release an album called Twitch Prime. I don't think he legally can, sadly. It would have to be a free album if he did that, I think. Call it the Prime? Maybe. I'm sure you can find some wordplay to get around it. Let's see. Step 89.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. I figured out what happened with the broadcaster headset.
Ooh, what was wrong with it?
So my voice modulator, I have two different settings for it. There is the regular version, and then there's the bypass version. The bypass version pretty much nullifies all special effects that I'm using. So if I was to switch to the radio right now, put the max effect on, anything like, nope. So if I was to put the max effect on or whatever, it pretty much should have nullified it or reduced it. Oh, turn my mic down. Thank you. So the bypass pretty much stops all that. And it should have now just make it to where I sound normal.
Okay, yeah, it does sound good.
Yeah, so now every time people talk, I won't queue up.
All right.
So anyways, hello everybody. I don't have the stream up, shit.
You want me to get Cocon feed up so you can listen to the music too, or what?
Nah. I just want to watch the chat, that's all.
Okay.
So I just gotta find it. I just kind of got on, so I apologize.
That's fine.
So the Lego set, I haven't pulled the trigger on it in all fair honesty, but after like watching people build it and stuff, I'm like, ooh, I might have to get this now. I might have to.
I haven't built Lego in like decades, and this has been really therapeutic. It's been real fun.
I actually saw, on Twitter, I'm not sure if this is actually true or not. I saw you can make a football stadium now out of Legos. There was like a football stadium Lego set or whatever going on about that. How am I coming in? Am I too loud, too soft?
I think you're coming in just right in my ears.
Okay. Chat, how about you? Can you guys hear me? Am I too loud, too soft? I'm fine? Cool. So, speaking of Legos, I have a good story to tell you. So, I have a friend. Huge Lego fanatic. Okay? And this guy has... What are you laughing at?
Bad me. I heard you go, I have a friend. And then you paused. And then you went, huge, and paused again. And I just cracked up laughing because I was expecting you to just say huge friend, biggest friend around. He's the hugest. Just started laughing. That's why I had to slap myself to stop.
That. Anyways. So, he's a huge Lego fanatic. He's been collected for years. He has, like, original, like, Legos, Star Wars from, like, from episodes 4, 5, and 6, Empire Strikes, episodes 1, you know, all that. Original, like, Millennium Falcon or, like, you know, very old of the Lego sets and all that. Well, he has made a 5 shelves of Lego Utopia, but they're all different sections. One's a city, one's a jungle or an ocean beach, one's a different part of the city, all of that. And to him, as he told me, it's his Zen garden because he changes his up different times. Like, there are times to where he has Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo asking Boba Fett for directions on the sidewalk. Or there's a bank that's being held up and Batman is trying to swoop in and save the day. And it's just so fun every time I go to his house to see what he's changed. and then there are times to where like, oh, there's this huge major accident, so the roads is all destroyed and everything. And I gotta find the pictures because I've took these pictures, and maybe I could show them real quick if I can find it. But it kind of reminded me like, damn, I want to get back into Legos. So your friend is your dad from the Lego movie. Sure, it's not that big of a city, but I could put it that way, considering how much space he has. So that's my story.
No, that makes so much sense though. Like I get that completely because like I'll admit like one of the most relaxing things I can do sometimes is just re-alphabetizing the game shelves. So I get the idea of having like a Zen garden like setup, but for just non-gardening things.
Let me see if I can find pictures of this. I gotta show you. It is like the coolest shit ever. How are you doing, John? It's not like I've been on like 3 other streams or whatever.
Not like you've been on a bunch this week. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean it's new every day.
Doing good, honestly. Like I said, just putting things together. We're just gonna see how far we get today. Ideally, we'll get through the next 2 bags. I don't think that will be us finishing the NES build at that point, though. I think bag 5 is when it finishes. Yeah, because we've got a lot of steps before we get out of working on the NES by the looks of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the NES goes up to 200. Man, it goes quite a while.
I heard that takes about 6 hours to build.
Something like that. But then there's also the CRT, which is going to be chaotic.
Oh, God. But it can move. It can move.
I know, that's the neat thing about it. It's got so many cool features.
So, let's see. Jack Patillo from Rooster Teeth. He's a huge Lego fan. I think he did a one-time sitting of doing the Lego set of the NES set, and he was just blew through. I think he did like a one-time session because he streams it too, where he just watches whatever Lego set he gets, he'll just build it. Jax has fallen into the river. Build the rescue helicopter.
Oh god, that meme.
That's a meme?
Yeah, it's from a Lego commercial, and it became a meme for a bit.
Alright, let me see if I can find these pictures. Because I know I took them, because my photography side kind of kicked in. I was like, oh my god, you could do some cool, fun picture stories with this. I need this.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Build a chopper to save him.
Oh, it's like a commercial. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, it's time to build something weird. All right, let's see here. 2 windows, 2 yellow bars, 4 wheels, 4 hubcaps.
Someone is joined.
Hello there.
Hello.
It's Mega Rush.
General
going on?
Kenobi.
Well, hello there.
How you doing, Frank?
Not bad. Just playing with some gray plastic. How about you?
Various colors of plastic.
Trying not to slice my fingers up.
Ooh. Sounds like you failed based on that sound.
Not today. Usually, I'm pretty good, but today I have not sliced my fingers yet.
There's still time. There's still time.
Oh, there's still plenty of time.
Oh, there's plenty of time. I actually got done detailing my car. I spent about 2 hours washing, waxing, and putting like this detail spray on. And wow, my car is super bright now. I was like, holy shit! I think I could blind someone.
Generally, the goal when driving is not to blind the other drivers.
You're right,
Usually, but that's how. But if you want to win driving, that's what you have to do.
Oh, now I understand Calgary.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
Okay, cool. I found one. Perfect.
All right, let's see.
Fucking
That and that.
fucking super bright trucks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Giant trucks with those LED lights, just obnoxiously bright.
Oh, and when stuff people just like put on their fog lights or their super bright forward lights, and they're right like 3 feet behind you, and like turn off your fucking high beams.
Oh, the worst ones are the fact that like half of Calgary is the lifted freaking trucks that are transplants from Texas, so it shines straight up right in your face. I've only driven there a handful of times. It was an experience every time.
Okay, so John, I sent you a picture. That's what one of the shelves look like.
Whoa, yeah. That is museum-like.
Isn't it? And it changes every time I visit. It is super fucking legit. I love it.
That is definitely, I can definitely see calling that a Zen garden situation, because that is a lot of work to set that up. That's a diorama and a half. That is super
And again,
cool.
there's like 5 different shelves of those. And that's how compact it is.
I assume we're talking about Lego sets?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
What are you working on right now, Frank?
40K.
Ah, okay.
Adeptus Mechanicus army. Because I got that gray crack in my life.
I am so glad I did not get into 40K, simply because I already have enough shit I have to spend money on.
Yo, well, it should be low investment because it's supposed to be. Sorry, the cat's playing things in the background. It's supposed to be one of the story campaigns, so I say low investment. I think in the past 6 months I've spent over $500. So,
Damn. Yeah, no, games are already expensive enough. That's my hobby. That's my expensive hobby.
yeah,
I actually, speaking of like expensive shit that is going to be bought, so I actually kind of got back into D&D, and my character, I am a ranger, a bronze ranger dragon with lightning attributes, and we were doing this campaign, and my friend's campaign was Mega Man 2. This motherfucker literally designed a campaign based around Mega Man 2. And every robot boss was a fight.
that sounds pretty neat.
That is pretty neat, yeah.
Yeah, we were just like going through like for our party, we were like, okay, where is the first place we were going to? And I think it was Metal Man we decided to go to because her. And we were going through like, all right, you were going through this stage. You come across this. What did you do? And this is like the first time I've gotten back into D&D like 15 years ago. And I didn't have any of my stuff because all of my stuff was out of date. I think we're doing like edition 5. I think that's the newest one out.
Yeah, if you're talking about newest one, it's 5th edition.
Yeah. And I was kind of going through, and I was like, shit, I gotta get some of my supplies back. And of course, like I saw some of my other friends, they were like having these dice towers and all these, and they actually had dice. And I'm just sitting there going, I have jack fucking shit. Crap. So I had to loan some things for my friend. And I was like, okay, if I'm actually going to go back into D&D, I'm actually going to get my own supplies. So I was like, I kind of want to get one of those, what was it? Like Wineward Wood Gaming?
Oh, Wormwood.
Yeah.
Holy
I saw
crap,
that
are
at
Wormwood
PAX.
nice.
Yeah, I saw that at PAX East 2013.
Mm-hmm.
And I found their business cards when I was cleaning out my stuff. I was like, oh, I remember these guys. So I go onto their website and I was like, oh my shit, they have all these good shit. And it's like magnetic stuff and all that. And I was like, ooh, I gotta look at this. So they have all these different types of woods, and I saw that they have the purple heart wood, and I was like, ooh, I remember working with those. Those are super pretty. Look at the price. Ooh, my wallet's crying.
Yeah, Wormwood is really, really nice gear, but it's also really, really expensive gear.
Yes, but I saw on their Kickstarter they're doing this.
Oh, tables.
Oh my god, I am so tempted just to get the lily pup table because you can convert it into this small little coffee table into like a dining room table to fit 8-10 people.
Wait, I thought they already finished the dining room table ones. I thought they were doing coffee tables at this point.
I think the whole point of their thing was it could be converted. Like if
I thought it was converted to a gaming table. I didn't realize it was converted to a dining room table. That's nice.
Yeah, it's like a modular or something. Chat's probably gonna correct me. John, you okay? Someone's asking in chat.
Yeah, I made a mistake there. I had to fix it. So I just had to make sure on that. Sorry. I was showing off earlier. We finished building the controller ports on the NES.
Ooh.
So that's what those are there. But then when I was doing that, I realized I had put one of these pieces in the wrong spot. So that was me going shit. While Gex was telling his story.
How's the kit so far? Worth it?
Yeah, so far it's been real good. I mean, I haven't done Lego in years, but this has been really fun.
Yeah, no, it's therapeutic as hell.
I actually, I heard there's like a really cool Easter eggs in this. I really want to see how they turn out.
Yeah, I don't know what... Some people asked if I found the Easter eggs. I wasn't sure what they were referring to, but...
Yes, apparently there's Easter eggs in this Lego kit.
That's pretty awesome.
That is neat. It's been fun. Like building it is similar to the actual inside architecture of the NES. It's actually kind of impressive.
It all makes sense when it's done. Oh, okay, so it has to be fully built. Okay.
Speaking of fully built, I'm excited. We got something called Magic Puzzles coming in next week.
Magic
puzzles? Yeah, apparently they're jigsaw puzzles that you put together, and then once you fully put them together, it was a Kickstarter. I kickstarted like in February, I want to say. Once you put them together, there's a whole thing where like it tells you, okay, now do this with the puzzle, like rearrange all these pieces from here to there, and it creates like a whole new image.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, J-Crawl knows what's up. He says his are arriving tonight. Or, yes, I'm assuming his. I apologize if I assume incorrectly.
Neat.
But yeah, no, I saw it a while ago, and we were doing a ton of them. We were doing a ton of jigsaws. It's just like when you get stumped or stuck at work or you're bored, you just walk over to the place we had a jigsaw set up and just hit that up and pop in a few pieces and then go back to work as a kind of take your brain off of things. So I picked them up because of that, and I think that would happen. So now it's going to be just for me.
Nice. That sounds cool.
The other thing I was going to say is, speaking of jigsaws, does Reese like jigsaws?
And sorta. She's not super crazy into them.
Okay.
But she's definitely done them in the past.
I saw this really cool. It was, I think it's made out of 1/4 inch high density fiber board or something. It's like a unicorn head or bust rather. That's also made out of smaller pieces, and all the pieces are like animal shapes and shit. It looked really neat. I was like, hey, John might like that. If he needs ideas, I may send that your way if you're interested.
Sure, I can't guarantee I'll pick it up, but it sounds cool.
No.
I mean, I've already got 2 jigsaw puzzles like not done yet. One's wrapped up, and the other is probably going to be done on stream at some point in the future.
If you don't pick it up, it gives us a perfect present for the next time we come up.
I guess
in,
that's
you know,
true, too.
3 years.
Oh, you're being generous with that one.
I mean, I'm hoping it'll be 3 years.
All right, so that's step 96. What do we got left for this bag? Oh, the final step for this bag is putting on the power and reset buttons.
Let me. Ooh, fancy. Do they come with LEDs?
No. Well, they don't even light up though. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, someone's gonna just
Someone's
like
probably modded it to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody already modded the thing.
I see this all over. Goddamn, why can't I find it?
There we
So, what's been going on in the gaming world to talk about?
Everybody wants the 3 Series NVIDIA cards, and no one can get them.
They're so
Let's see, there's that.
expensive.
See, there's that. Then
I
there's
mean-
the PlayStation pre-orders and the Xbox pre-orders, which I heard those went super fantastic.
Oh, they went great. Here you go.
Yeah,
We got the bottom of the
those
NES. There you go.
Nice.
The bag 3 is done. We're at step 97 we just finished. So now I have to get bag 4.
Wow, you know how I'm so used to my voiceover mic because I was about to readjust it to myself and be like, okay, just make sure it's good to my mouth, or the mic was good to my mouth, it's good distance, and then I realized, wait, I'm wearing my broadcaster headset with the boom mic. What the fuck am I doing?
Alright, we got some spare
Old habits
pieces.
die hard.
Let's give them a home.
That's what I was thinking it was.
See, Tokyo Game Show is.
Yes! Yes, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Oh my god, I'm excited for that.
What's that
That's
tomorrow
the,
night?
that is the Calamity, Age of Calamity, I think is what it's called. The new Hyrule Warriors stream.
Ooh! Nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna do an announcement. Oh yeah.
No, they're doing a whole hour-long stream of it. Also, I'm dropping the unicorn thing in chat for those who actually care. It's a really neat puzzle company.
Oh, okay.
Alright, bag 4. It's got some big boys in it. Alright.
Legit, that's fucking cool. That is actually wicked.
Yeah, no, all the pieces are like if you look at like the owl, like all the other pieces are like feathers and other birds and other stuff like that. It's really
The
neat.
Star One and all this cool shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that's actually pretty freaking legit.
Go figure the one good thing to come out of Facebook advertisements.
Oh, yo, that is
God,
super cool. Wow.
Yo, that is fucking legit. Fucking show that shit.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
But yeah, no, let's see, what else? Kirby's Fighter 2 came out by
That's
accident.
right.
And then Nintendo was like, Fuck it, we're
Surprise,
doing it
we're
live.
admitting it.
surprise! Okay, here you go.
Oops, I guess we have to admit to it now. Yeah, I believe they're all high density fiberboard, which means they should be decent heft to them.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I saw that as an advertisement. Like, oh, if this doesn't scream Reese, I don't know what does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, there's a lot of small bags in this one.
The smell of plastic cement. I love fumes in my house.
Speaking of going back to like the 40K and stuff like that, my friend actually was gonna invest in a 3D printer and make figures for our
Ooh.
characters. And knowing our connections, like he was almost able to get a 3D printer for like $100, and it was a really like good one. And I was
That's
just like,
interesting.
well, keep in mind, it's kind of like,
The question is was it? I assume it. If he's looking at printing models, I'm assuming it was a resin printer.
I think so, but the thing is like it's one of those like within groups, you know,
Mhm.
like somebody was like, yeah, I have this like $500,000 printer that I upgraded, and I just want to get rid of it. Who wants it? And he just looked in that. It's the Facebook groups and stuff like that.
Ah,
Oh.
yes, I know that entirely too well. I upgraded my printer. I need to get rid of my current one. My wife is getting mad at me for having too much crap in the house. Here's $100.
Mhm.
That's
Oh, I
definitely not. That's definitely not set out of reality.
Oh,
I totally
okay.
don't have another. I totally don't have another printer on the way eventually.
Dude, speaking of printers, like I actually upgraded mine. Speaking of, I got a photo printer, one of those like ink cartridge savers that you get the ink in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, I have printed so much shit, so much photos, and my ink levels have barely made a dent. It's like 2 years worth of ink, and I'm like, holy shit. It's like an Epson like T6 $600 printer.
Meanwhile, I've got an HP printer that's doing jack all.
Well, the only reason why I got it was because my grandmother wants some very old photos restored, and my printer does that. So
that makes sense.
G's actually confirming you were right about the. How do you say it? Wormwood?
Wormwood. Yeah.
Wormwood tables. It's both a gaming table and a regular table. It's part of the modular. It's part of the. Actually, hi G. Why don't you say?
Hey G, how's it going?
Hello.
I just wanted to hop in here about the Wormwood stuff, just because like I enjoy it. I actually ended up grabbing one of their dice towers and
Nice.
my friends. Beautiful quality on them.
I know. I was
sure.
saying.
Holy crap.
I was thinking about getting one of the dice towers for my D&D. I was thinking about getting the Purple Heart.
Me and a bunch of my friends ended up going with the gambling Kickstarter that they had for a while.
The which one?
Basically, it was a roll the dice
Mhm.
for the dice tower.
Oh, yeah.
You paid a flat amount, and then they would essentially roll the dice, and that would be the decision of what wood you would get.
Yeah, it's like 1 and 152 got like the really, really fancy stuff. But
Yep.
yeah, I was looking. The big one that I was almost tempted into is they had these really nice coaster slash D&D kit things that they put together that were like, here's one that's keeping track of all your casts for your caster. Here's one that's like a dice tray. Here's one that's a dual-sided tray for board game pieces and whatnot. I'm like, holy crap, I want 20 of these, but I also don't want to spend $2,500 on a Kickstarter.
I
know.
love them for what they do, but yeah, it is expensive.
It is,
No.
especially that table, because when I watched the video, they were like, if you want this table, get the smallest, and then when you need to upgrade, you have the modular kit to just change it.
That's not 100% true, because you can't go over, as far as I'm aware, you can't go over the maximum size of the table by much.
Well,
Because you
the
get
thing
to the
is, though,
point where it's unwieldy.
if you get the smallest version of their table, the modular parts of it that you can get will essentially allow you to increase the size of the table.
Fair.
They've done a lot of crazy stuff with this specific Kickstarter,
Okay.
and they like, honestly, you just check out the Kickstarter if you're interested in it, but expect to spend some high amounts of money for.
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
amazing
like,
quality.
I saw
for
like,
sure.
I saw like for one of the tables, like you could put like this like screen, like an LED screen or like a TV screen, and if you were the dungeon master, you pretty much can like program it to be like, roll for initiative, roll for this. It is this player's turn. Like, it is like super legit.
Yeah.
It's like,
So,
God damn.
For that, go ahead and use Roll20, honestly. It's
Roll20, if you are
fantasy
interested
grounds
in-
if you want to pay.
There's a bunch of other tools. D&D Beyond is actually pretty good. That's what I end up
Yes.
using. It just happened to be the case you guys started talking about Wormwood and Dungeons and Dragons, and I was like, I'm literally doing this right now. And I wanted to chime in.
Y'all a bunch of nerds.
Hey,
Wow, says the man who bought a pinball machine.
Says the person who helped pay for that? And also
I-
told me about it in the first place?
I was like, wait a minute, wait
no.
till I get
Oh,
thrown under the
no.
bus for that one.
Yeah, nice try there. Pretty sus there. I'm shooting you out of the
Oh,
airlock.
so sus.
but yeah, no, like, Wormwood, pretty cool, but very expensive. But you pay for quality.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
and that's the thing. It's not like a name thing neither. It is definitely one of those. No, you are paying for like a very high quality. This will last you for quite a long time.
Yes,
I mean,
it will.
in that
If you've
sense-
ever seen them on the freaking con circuits, those are things that, like, they look gorgeous. Those are their show tables that go and get beat to hell at every con and back, and they still survive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you, as somebody who has a cheap, crappy wooden table, relatively so, those tables are impressively well kept for being at a con.
But with quality and stuff like that, that's one of the reasons why Legos are still probably around these days as well, because I have some really old school Legos, and those things, like,
They hold
perfectly
up.
fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing I love about Lego. And I've got a couple of Lego kits that have been floating around. I've been meaning to build, but never really had the time to do it. But after seeing John streaming this kind of stuff, it's makes me want to build more as well.
It's super chill to do, dude. It's such a good, like, downtime thing.
Oh yeah, chill build streams are a lot of fun. The only reason I actually build my Warhammer crap is because I just kind of side stream it while I do it.
Yeah, I've got a couple of Gundam kits as well that I'm like, I want to build this, but not yet.
So cool thing I learned about Gundam kits, don't try to twist the plastic because you'll put stress lines in it. And stress lines look fucking awful, especially on dark pieces.
Unless you're intending to put that as battle damage.
Unfortunately, they don't. The stress lines don't show up in good spots. It's just where you're trying to get the thing off the sprue, and it's not always in a good spot.
Oh, I'd never twist off sprue. I have clippers for that.
I do too, and I just at times where I'm just like, I could. This is really awkward, and trying to get like clean it up with a knife is going to be a bitch. I'll just twist it. Oh nope, there we go. I fucked up the plastic.
Yeah, no, I remember when the first time I streamed a model kit build and I didn't have the snippers and everything, a lot of people got mad at me.
What
are you doing?
No.
I mean, I can't blame them entirely, but at the same time, it was your first time streaming it. How could you have known any better?
Oh my God,
Not
I
like
mean,
you're
I know,
on a
like
regular
I grew up
basis.
not having the tools. I was like, all right, well, you accept it as an acceptable loss. Like and to be fair, saying like you can't do that, like you need to have the tools, is also a way of kind of gatekeeping people from getting into the kit, because like or getting into like the hobby. Because like no one in their right mind is gonna buy all these tools their very first time doing it, because they don't even know if they like it.
Absolutely true. I have some I don't know what snippers you have, but I've got some recommendations of Tamiya ones that I picked up. They made building these 40K models so much easier. They're like, I'll tell you outright, folks in chat, there are tools, and then I wouldn't have thought like it's a clipper. Come on, there's not quality. No, there's quality clippers out there. My eyes have been opened.
For those who are just starting out as well, it's not like a big deal. You don't have to spend like $20-$40 on it. You can get like like there are some like
$20
shops where they have like I think it's about $10 kit, which is essentially like comes with a file, clippers.
Yeah,
those are great.
My biggest suggestion for model building is, despite how tempted you're gonna be to go hard on your first model and build something big and impressive, grab something cheap the first time, A, to make sure you enjoy it, and B, to make all the fuck-ups you're gonna make. Because your first model... your first model, if you're talented and whatnot, that's great. Your first model is gonna look like shit, comparatively to your later ones. Because you're gonna learn a lot by mistakes, and that's the way to learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I absolutely recommend it.
As Miss Frizzle would like to say, take chances, make mistakes, get messy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the biggest piece of advice I can give about your starting kit: don't go with a perfect grade as your first one. Start with like a high grade if you want a Gundam kit.
Yes.
They're simpler and won't stress you out as much.
Whatever you do, don't go with a perfect grade for your first kit. It's going to cost you a couple $100s, and you're going to get really upset when you get stress fractures and shit on that kit.
If you wanted a little bit nicer of a kit, go with a real grade. Those things are amazing.
Isn't there one in between that's like an action grade or something?
Well, the real grades are the new ones that are like a step up.
Yes,
but
real grades. What I'm
the
thinking
master
of,
grades.
not the master grades. Yeah, no. Last time we were in Japan, my wife picked up a real grade Charzaku, and it looks fantastic.
I've got a real grade red frame right behind me that I'm just waiting on building.
And they're surprisingly affordable.
Oh yeah, they're amazingly affordable and they look beautiful. Real grades, they've definitely stepped up their game with those.
Yeah. No. To build on what he said, is like, get a high grade as a learner. If anything, I'd recommend one of the little chibi high grades. Get one of the Sengoku, not Sengoku Basada, but get one of the little chibi Sengoku era Gundams or something. Something that just strikes your fancy as a quick one to learn, and then go pick up a high grade if you still feel like you need more to learn. Otherwise, pick up a real grade or a master grade after that. When you really want to get into the nicer ones, definitely get some clippers. They will change your life. Just saying.
Loving
But
stuff
yeah.
in chat where people are talking about what their first kits were and the different kits that they've gone through.
Hell yeah.
Man, Legos, Gundams, like all sorts of stuff where you get to craft and assemble stuff together. It feels good, man. It feels good.
Also, a word of advice.
Too bad, unfortunately, nowadays they're like super expensive. Like I think
what,
I saw.
Legos?
Well, specifically the branded ones, the Simpsons, SpongeBob,
Oh yeah, because
Marvel.
they got to make back the licensing fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is at that point. It's just the cost of that.
I remember there was this really like a 4 foot or like a very tall, I think maybe a 2 foot like treehouse Lego kit I saw like in Barnes and Nobles one time, and I saw the price. I was like, nope.
And then all they do is continue to go up in price.
That really nice Millennium Falcon's what, $250 easy?
No, I think it's at 500 now.
Is it?
I think it's 500 or 700. It's gone up.
I thought the Death Star was 500.
We talked about this last week, and I've already forgotten.
Yeah. But no, one thing I was going to throw out there is if you choose to get into magnetizing things, don't. I've been playing with magnetizing stuff. It's not worth it. I love it. It's great. It's cool to magnetize loadouts. Don't do it.
It is cool, but a pain in the ass.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you enjoying these nice chill streams where you just get to build stuff, John?
Oh yeah, no, it's great. Like it's also nice when I have 3 Kocoms on to just take the commentary, so I can just be like, all right, I'm just gonna keep building.
No worries, man.
All right, everyone, leave the call. Make John do all the talking. Bye.
Oh shit! Now I gotta work. What are you doing?
Bye, guys. It was nice seeing you. We're gonna go off and have fun.
We're gonna go play Among Us.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh yeah,
I
is that
told
what you
10
is that
o'clock.
what you messaged me about, Frank?
Yeah, no. Conway, Trent, Liz, and I are gonna probably play later tonight, and I was asking mods and whatnot to see if they wanted to fill.
I'm
So
so
if-
in.
If you and Reese are free,
What time?
probably closer to about 8 your time. I don't know how late you're planning on running the stream.
These usually go for 3 hours, and then whatever art block takes. But I'm also back live at 11 over on Gerard's channel, so I might not just for my own sanity because I need to eat at some point.
I was just gonna mention that you need
Food
to
is for the weak. Admech needs no food. Canticles of the Omnisire deliver sustenance, all that you need.
I've always been a fan of the Gauntlet Legends Valkyries. Food is good.
No, I hear you. Yeah, just let me know.
Yep.
I didn't realize you were live when I pinged you, and then I went and like, oh, let me pull up my dash. Oh shit, John's live. Whoops.
It's cool. I usually pay attention after the fact as well, but that's just because I know John like that.
This is how you know it's not like the Friday streams are just so irregular because everyone's like, were you live? You're live now? What? Okay. That's great.
I have no. Ever since all this crap started happening, I've lost my even terrible sense of time. I've lost it even worse. So,
dude,
most nights when you ask me what day of the week it is, I'm like,
yeah. I've had to correct so many people on what the day of the week is because it's just.
Hi, I'm one of them.
Time is irrelevant.
I mean, it's
So
a crazy thing right now, right?
it's still March, right? Right?
Oh, don't
God,
joke.
I wish.
Don't fucking joke. I had a moment like that.
It's March
I was like,
178th.
I keep saying the wrong month every time I talk about next month. I keep saying I kept saying April for August, August for April, and then I think I kept saying October for September. Like, just time is irrelevant.
I mean, especially for you, where your schedule usually is bound by so many cons and whatnot.
Yeah, it's so weird not having cons to go to. Like, it's been weird because I realized it back the other day when I kind of got like flustered during that first Donkey Kong Country stream. I haven't had a vacation because the cons are usually the vacation.
Oh, that's true. Because as much as they are work, they're also vacation for you, technically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Because the logic is I'm not home, I can't work, so I guess I'll just relax. I have no choice.
You'll
And
sleep
then
in and
all
get
of a
yelled at by a
sudden you're
meal.
like, oh, can't go to cons. I'm stuck at home.
Well, I mean,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining about being home. Like I love being home.
Yeah, say usually by the time you come down here in April, you're like, I've had enough of cons for the year. I'm like, John, you've done 6 cons. He's like, yeah, I've done 6 cons in 3 months. I've had enough of the cons for the year. Like, but you have like 12 more to do.
I don't know. I kind of see this. I kind of see not going to cons. I kind of see it as somewhat of a double-edged sword. One, a lot of us are saving so much money because of how expensive cons can get, especially with travel, food, swag, and things like that. The downside, we're not really getting away from our normal lives, you know. We're not really kind of escaping, and it's just kind of been that thing.
Oh, trust me, I know that on a next level. I work from my computer, and then after I'm done work, it doesn't feel any different because I'm still on another computer, and it's not even like, it's literally the same spot.
Yeah, I feel guilty taking PTO, like time off, because I'm like, but I'm not leaving the country, or I'm not leaving the city, or I'm not leaving. Like, I'm just going to be in my house, so I could be working.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And then the guilt kicks in.
I mean, that's where I've been at, but like,
I mean, yeah, that's your normal, and I feel like I did not quite comprehend that until this year.
You gotta remember to take care of yourselves. And that goes for everyone in chat too.
Yeah,
I mean,
take care of yourself, please.
The realization probably hit the hardest when we realized, like, our wedding anniversary is Monday.
Yeah, dude.
We can't do anything for it. We can't go to a restaurant. We can't. We're not going to chance it. We can't go anywhere. We could probably go for a drive, but we would have to just, like, stay in the car most of the time, or make sure it's an outdoors location. But it's also like, we could, but like, it's going into Banff
or is
costs
Parks
money.
Canada closed?
Yeah. 50-50 on that one. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But like, we could drive there. We would just not be able to do anything unless it was just hop out in an outside area.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's just, it bites,
Things
dude.
must be open, because I think I just saw, like, pictures from Joss and Brent being over in the Banff, Lake Louise area. But
yeah, I think they went out to visit family, and
yeah.
I mean, the other big thing is not allowed to like randomly show up and surprise you for it either.
Exactly. I don't just get to show up and be like, "Hi, I'm here in Canada. Please let me in."
Exactly.
For me, I would show up with some presents. They would be very specific presents, but that's because that's how.
Is it a futon for the mods?
No.
Boo!
Okay.
let the futons
Let me
go,
put it
friend.
this way.
Hold on.
Let the futons go.
For one of my birthdays, John showed up in the middle of the night to my place with another friend of ours, and he's like, "Happy birthday." The present was a tiara, Batman boxers, and a giant chocolate bar.
Is this true?
I'm glad to see that John has not changed.
Oh
over the years.
my god, that's funny. That is just pure gold.
This is how me and John roll.
So I'm pretty sure you showed up to White Elephant Exchange with exactly the same thing 2 years later.
Oh my god, dude! White
No,
Elephant
we
Exchange
did
is
not.
so much fun.
Joking, but yes, I get you.
But yeah, no, I was hanging out with my friend Heather, our mutual friend Heather, and she was one of my old roommates. And we were just like, we were driving around hanging out because we hadn't seen each other in a while. And we were like, oh man, it's G's birthday. But we were just like, what we should get him? Like, because we were already near a Walmart. We're like, we'll just go to Walmart and just see what we can get. And we saw, like, anything we saw that we decided was very G, we grabbed, which was like Batman related stuff. So, but the first Batman thing we saw was boxers. So we're like, oh, should we buy this? And then we were like, this is stupid enough that at the very least it'll be funny. So we did that. We got the tiara because he was the birthday girl, and we just kind of went crazy with it. I remember we bought like a tarp too, or I forget why we even bought that part.
It was a tablecloth because
that's what it was.
You guys were looking for like the because it was like one of those that like a present bag, and so you usually like stuff it with like some tissue paper and stuff like that, so that it obscures the present. they apparently couldn't find the tissue
Oh, right,
paper.
we couldn't find
so they
tissue
bought a tablecloth and put that in there instead. So it was this giant tablecloth covering all this stuff.
Oh,
Oh, I
my
forgot that was why we did that. That's great.
It was amazing, and I will never forget it.
And yet you still hang out with me somehow.
I mean,
Wait, G, are you more Calgary people?
yeah.
Shit.
Wait, have you,
Oh.
Frank? Have you not met G in person?
I was saying, I don't know if I've ever met G in person.
There's a chance for that, in all honesty, because I have so many different friends groups I roll with that we just may not have never ever met in person.
I say largely. I would say the big question is, do you know Joss and Brent?
I know them, don't hang out with them on a regular basis, though.
Then that's unlikely. Because usually when we come up there, the last time we spent more time with John and Co, but usually we end up staying with Joss and Brent and that friend group up there.
Yeah.
Not that they're mutually exclusive.
No, they're all good people. It's just
Yeah.
I have tons of different groups I hang out with.
Yeah,
Which,
G's a
becomes-
social butterfly.
I mean, I never expected to start off as one. It happens when you hang out with people and they're good people. You're just like, I want to hang out with you more often. Let's go play some board games. Let's go play some video games.
You have
Hang out,
said the
watch
magical
movies.
words, which are "Let's go play some board games."
Like, I am
House
100%
on
down to
Haunted
be
Hill,
a super
let's
nerd,
go.
and I love it. But yeah, definitely. Like, once better times are ahead, I'll be
Yeah,
definitely hanging
better
out more often.
times.
And I can continue doing random stuff, like randomly showing up at John's with miscellaneous Japanese candies and being like, "Here you go, John."
Yeah, I'll get a random text from G's like, "Yo, you home?" Like, "Yeah, I work from home, dude."
No,
And he'll
it's a
just-
legitimate
he'll just-
question. Sometimes
Yeah,
you're
but-
not home.
Okay, but rarely, like maybe once out of the like the 5 times you did it since we've.
He's really just trying to rob you, and he's trying to find out if you're home. So he can...
Yeah, like he'll be like, "Are you home?" Like, yeah. And then he's like, "Okay, good." And then like 5 seconds later, there's a knock on the door.
Like, we don't live like super close to each other, but I mean, there's times when I'm in the neighborhood.
You're literally you just go up to the house and be like, all right, make sure he's home. Okay, 5 seconds later. Hi, I'm here.
Well, that's the thing is like everybody up there, if they have a covered garage, uses it. So it's really hard to tell if people are home. Like I'm so used to down here in the south where it's just like, for some reason, everybody has a covered garage and nobody uses it because they use it as a workshop.
Huh.
So it's really easy to tell when
here
people are home.
use them as workshops.
I just
I
like
mean-
my garage here because it's like, oh, it's gonna hail. My vehicle is inside. I'm okay.
Yeah, I was like, when you live in an
be
area
right
where
back.
it shits down like frozen liquid, it's
Mhm.
probably a good idea. I already did the arc rifle.
What would I do if John said no, he wasn't home?
Just
I
turn
mean-
around and go home.
I mean, you
I
can't.
used
He
to have other
doesn't.
things.
My office is in the basement, so we can't tell. Like in
There's
the
that
in,
one
in the,
tiny window.
no, in the townhouse there wasn't a window.
Oh, okay.
And let's be honest here, like, John being home or not home has not stopped me from showing up.
John, I'm here and I'm outside, but I'm not home and I won't be home for hours. John, I'm here and I'm outside.
That legitimately happened one time, and John was like, I'm at dinner, dude. I'm not gonna be home for a while. I'm like, all right, I'll give you a pass this time.
Cool, where's dinner? I'll meet you there.
One of the things I do miss the most is just like the random hangout nights where we just watch Nicolas Cage movies.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah, that's why we watched. What was it? Drive Angry.
Yep.
That movie was hilarious. Holy shit.
We ordered pizza and watched Drive Angry.
No, did we order pizza? Because I remember we got Buffalo Wild Wings. We got like a giant box of
Ooh.
wings.
Box of Wings was a different night. For Drive Angry, we ordered pizza
Oh, okay.
because I remember like the giant slices of pizza, and I was like, I don't know why they're so big, but I'm okay with it.
Were you saying giant slice of pizza?
yeah.
Are you saying giant by Canadian standards or giant by
Giant by
everybody's
Canadian
standards?
standards.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But it was
No,
it was
not-
nowhere near
nothing.
New York size.
New York slice. No.
Because it's always a shock. We're like, let's go get pizza when we're up in Canada. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. It's like, cool, we'll order a large pizza. I'm like, oh, that's an American, like, small. And do I feel fucking fat?
Meanwhile, I'm like, I can finish a large if I'm really hungry. Otherwise, maybe half. 4 slices is usually my tap out point.
Yeah, no, that's usually that is the I should tap out point. There have been the occasions where there have been the occasions where it's 10 o'clock and I've had a few to drink and I'm like, the pizza, it's still there, and I don't want to put it in the fridge.
But then again, I also have different tap out points for different foods, like going for sushi with Reese. Yeah.
You two are awful when you guys go for sushi.
Dude, Reese around crab is just terrifying.
It's not that bad, actually.
No, we've got some friends that are worse. But yeah, Masay and
that
Reese,
was one of the funnest nights.
That was, what was it? That was like the day after the wedding, or was that the day before the wedding? I forget which. But a bunch of us went to a sushi place, and those two just destroyed the crab population that night.
I was just smiling because normally it's me who's like racking in like tons of orders of like giant dishes, and like the two of them were like, no, all the crab, and I was like, I don't even have to order crab. I can just steal 1 or 2 from them, and it's perfectly fine. They noticed, but
So if you want to get your hand stabbed with a fork, maybe.
See, that's the thing about me. Everybody loves me, so they don't mind.
Damn.
I've helped out.
How do I get 100? I say, how do I get 100? How do I get a rank 100?
Is this that natural 20 in my charisma? That's my primary stat.
Everybody, that's the secret. Everybody looks at charisma and says, "Oh, look at that dump stat."
Nah, man. I can't play non-charisma characters because my natural charisma is always there, and I'm just like, I can't not do this.
I hear you. That's why you play warlocks. They're the best kind of caster for charisma.
Warlock, bard, paladin, sorcerer.
As much as I want to like paladin, the fact that so many people expect them to be stick up their butt, I just can't.
No, I never play them stick up the butt. I'm playing one of the best paladins right now. He's not a paladin. He wanted to be a paladin. He started off as a bard, didn't know anything, didn't know any better. Kind of grew up a little stupid. His intelligence wasn't that high. He was told he was a paladin all along, and he could cast some healing stuff. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I totally am a paladin," and he was strong too. Turns out, yeah, he was a bard all along, and he was being lied to. And now he's part warlock because there was.
Why not?
There was more lying.
There was a dragon who showed up and was like, "Hey, you wanna?"
Oh, is this a dragon? You didn't make a deal with the devil that went down to Georgia?
No, in fact, this time it's a deal with a dragon who is my patron now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's one of Bahamut's dragons too, so it's even better.
Oh, nice! It's a good dragon.
Yeah, so I'm a warlock, but a good warlock.
I think one of my favorite homebrew paladins I've ever seen was a paladin with the Oath of Commerce. He was there to support the merchant class, and holy crap, was it not hilarious to watch, or to see people be like, "Ah, yes, I see. You have made your tithes. You're a good person. Over there, look at you, devout follower. Heathen! But I did good. Nope, you didn't pay your taxes correctly. You need to fill out all these forms. Roll to fill out forms. Oh, roll the 1. You didn't do your taxes right. The paladin takes you to jail."
Really oh
my god.
It was hilarious. I'm like, why are we doing this? We're like, I don't know. It was dumb and funny.
The main thing people gotta remember though is like when you're playing your character is what you make your character.
Yes.
It's not. You can have a bard who's terrible like at any sort of like seduction, like singing and stuff like that. He could just be like a beautiful poet, or he like writes stories really well.
One of my favorites was the half-orc bard who played the bagpipes. All of his damage was sonic damage from playing bagpipes.
I like how you guys are just gushing about D&D, and I'm just like, yeah, I still don't like D&D.
That's not.
Is it you don't like D&D, or you just don't like doing all the improv on the fly?
I love improv. I have zero problem with that. There's plenty of showing of me doing D&D improv where I have no issue. And I usually play charisma characters, which is more improv.
True.
But like I had those bad experiences in university, and I just never kind of got over that stigma.
Yep. No, I can definitely get that.
Because yeah, gee, we were hanging out at the point when I lived in that house. You can verify that Gong Show house was fucking ridiculous.
It was truly terrifying at times.
Well, with a name like Gong Show House.
It was aptly named. Like, in all honesty,
I can imagine.
A couple of times, and each of those times I went over, I'm like, hey John, can I just like sit in your room instead of being out in the living area?
I like how you're hesitant to call it an area.
I mean, it was a large space, but it wasn't
livable.
Kept.
Yeah, no, I despite how long college was ago, I still remember college entirely too well. But yeah, that's honestly, it's a shame that you had some bad experiences.
I just find it funny because realistically, I can see John loving it because he likes D&D type games. Like, we've played tons of RPG type games on consoles and stuff like that. It's just that with more RP.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the end of the day, it's just the right group, right?
I think it's partly that. Like, my roommates were bad.
They were 100% the gatekeeper type people.
Yeah.
And they were the worst.
They were also. Well, I know. Here's the thing. Not all of them were, but a good chunk of them were. My furry roommate, he was definitely the most supportive, and he was always trying to get me involved. So I'll give Pod credit for that. But like, they also, my room was directly underneath where they played, and they played at like 8 in the morning.
What? Who the hell in college is up at 8 in the goddamn morning?
They weren't in college. I was the only college roommate at the time. They were all working separately.
That would be why.
And then they would play till like super late at night as well.
Yeah, so I would be like sleeping because I would have the house that house was like walking distance from the campus, so it was great for that. So I would stay in the comp sci lab. I would walk home at like 2 or 3 a.m. I would get to bed probably like 3 or 3:34, whatever. And then at 8 o'clock, I'd be woken up by Zounds! You find the dragon! And I'm just like, ugh. No,
Zoink, Scoob, we found a dragon.
Yo.
It's just no. Please, no. That house was fun being in a house with, like, everyone being extremely nerdy. But, man, there were some tempers flaring up at times, too. So that was...
its own set of problems.
Yes.
With wonderful nerds come a unique set of problems, that's for sure.
Yep.
Alright, well, this has been fun, and I would love to do more of this. But, like I said earlier, I am planning for a D&D game tonight, which I'm DMing, so I've got a handful of things left to do for that.
Homebrew or...
Yeah, 100% homebrew.
Nice.
Well, not 100%. Like, I'd say about 80% homebrew. All my monsters are customized. The encounters are all customized. I'm just stealing stuff from existing worlds.
Nice.
The main world they're in is Exandria, so Critical Role-esque. And then right now they're just in the Feywild, so anything goes because Feywild.
Because Feywild, exactly.
And I don't know why everybody's always so worried about, like, Archfey. Like, my Archfey is, like, super cool and just wants to, like, have a good time. And they're all like, I don't know, he seems pretty sus. And I'm like, he's literally being, like, 100% honest with you. And everybody's like...
Okay, yeah, but this is the Fey. This is Fey. 100% honest, and the Fey is only about 20% honest.
That's true, but, you know, he's a good guy.
Yes, but again, you can only trust the DM telling you it's okay. This NPC's a good guy about as far as you can throw the DM.
To be fair, though, like there's been a lot of times where, like in the campaign, it's been like, "Hey, this guy's totally chill." He wasn't chill.
Oh, okay. See,
so trust issues is what you're saying.
I mean, I may have instilled it in them that trusting people may be bad, but you know.
And then you're upset when they don't trust Fey creatures, natural tricksters.
I'm not upset. I absolutely love it. The stuff that my players are doing always makes me smile. And then they're like, "Well, are you like, do you feel bad when we like ruin this?" I'm like, "You ruin nothing. You guys are having fun. That's the important part."
Amen. The rule of cool is rule number 0.
Yep. For me, so long as my players are having a good time, that's key. 100%.
Never trust an insider perception check. That is so true. I rolled a nat 20 on my perception check. You found nothing. Oh god, guys, the traps here are above our level. But I told you found nothing. The traps here are above our level.
But yeah, I gotta go take care of that. Well, I'm mostly ready for that. It's just I need to get some food before my session starts. So
That's fair. Thanks for being on, bud.
Alright, man.
yeah, no worries.
Thanks for hanging out.
I will be hopping on hopefully another random stream because, like I said, I always enjoy hanging out here.
Good hanging out with you, dude.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Yeah, Frank, I didn't even think about the fact that you've never met G before.
Yeah, like, I know there's a couple people that you know in Calgary that I hadn't met, but usually either they lived way out in the middle of fucking nowhere, or... No, not Night Rush. Rush is here. That was G. No, usually it's like, back when you were still, like, hanging out with... There's a couple people... I guess there are a couple people you didn't hang out with anymore that were just, like, always... I mean, I hate to put it, y'all are hell busy. Like, you and Reed are busy, so it's...
Frank, you're cutting out a
Always
lot,
challenge.
just a warning.
Oh, am I? Fuck. Alright, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Boop. We're gonna go ahead and kill this. Just kill that. Yeah, move this. Oh, I killed that, Liz.
Whoa. Did you change your microphone just then?
Yes, I did. Better or worse? Too loud?
Oh, God. I'm going to turn down your volume. Yeah.
Hold on. I can fix that.
And definitely can now hear you typing.
Oh, I'm not typing.
Or bumping shit.
I turned the gain down a little bit.
Alright, now I'll bounce you over here. That should be good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I switched to my Blue Yeti that I had set up for other stuff.
Gotcha.
What was that? Yeah, no, it was just like, I don't know, we're always just so crazy busy when we're up there trying to schedule, like, meeting people.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we only met you and Reese by sheer fact that you were at Joss's holiday party.
Yeah, that's entirely it. And of course, like, Joss was like, oh, you do, like, live streaming. I've got a friend who does that, too, and referring to me.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, we're going to introduce you to this dude. His name is Proton John. I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, you're not freaking out? I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm perfectly honest with you, Joss. I have no idea who that is.
Joss doesn't quite understand how many people do this sometimes.
When a man lies about La Mulana... Is Juker in here lying about La Mulana 3 again?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, God damn it, he's a mod. I can't kick him. You know, it was hilarious because I think the same thing happened when you introduced us to Masay and Emil. Like, this is Masay and Emil. They're these people that do YouTube. I'm like, okay, cool. And this is Tim. He also does YouTube. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I show up to help with the TRG panel. I'm like, holy shit, there's hundreds of people outside. You're like, yeah. And I go look up. I'm like, oh, these are popular people. I just assumed they were John's friends.
Nope.
And then I think it took 2.5 years before we realized that Jules and Adri were who they were. I just thought they were friends that ran the prize table at Throne Controllers. Like, I want to say Liz sat down and had like a 45-minute conversation with Adri talking about like Futaba and cosplay, and neither of us realized that they were YouTubers. It's strange. Oh, these are popular people. Exactly. It's so strange to find out that you actually know popular people.
Especially when they don't, like, advertise it or anything like that.
Yeah, no, that's the wonderful thing about all the people that you guys have introduced us to, and I've just been, like, they're all so fucking down to earth. It's crazy.
There it is.
Lose some pieces.
No, I needed,
Gex,
I needed the one specifically with audio and video on it.
Oh, Gex is muted. I was like, I haven't heard Gex in forever.
I think he said he was stepping away for a bit.
Fair enough. TRG, as many of you who have or have not had the chance to meet them, despite their ridiculous popularity, it's not a show. They're all really chill, down to earth people, and I'm not being paid to say that, I promise.
Checks in the mail.
Thanks, John. I needed that boost.
Yeah.
I need more gray plastic. But
I
yeah,
hear
no.
Liz in the background confirming that.
No, the no stop was actually being said to a cat, but
okay.
it's still true. I mean, the snap maker is basically for, relieving me of actually buying things I shouldn't be buying. Because hopefully that comes in eventually, and then I could start. I literally started learning 3D modeling just so I could start 3D printing crap and CNCing and laser cutting things rather than spending money on them. Yeah, just wrap that up, throw it back up top. Or do you want me to take care of that? Sorry, Liz is pointing at something because the cat is looking at a dangling cord.
Uh-oh.
Yes, as lovely as they are. Were you here when we had them? No, you guys haven't been here since we got
I've met
them.
them. I met your cats.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
We were there. Yeah, we came and played Luigi's Mansion and practiced Overcooked. That was November.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. I had forgotten that you guys. That's right. You guys came back in November because I remember you guys showed up because MomoCon would have been right before we got them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I had forgotten about.
Talking about the adoption of the cats at MomoCon.
Yeah, literally, it was MomoCon. The next freaking day, go pick up 2 kittens and kitten-proof the whole damn house. I had forgotten that you guys came by in November.
Yes, because we came by when we were in town for the Make-A-Wish.
Yes,
event.
that's right.
And you guys got invited to dinner with us. With the
I
Make-A-Wish
felt so bad crashing that dinner. They were such a nice family.
They
Holy
were
shit.
so nice.
If you guys ever get a chance to do a Make-A-Wish thing, help a Make-A-Wish family. They are literally the nicest people. I say this knowing a single Make-A-Wish family, but still, they seemed like the nicest fucking people.
I mean, we all, in a way, felt bad that the Make-A-Wish was used on us. But it's also fucking humbling, in a way.
Y'all definitely looked blown the fuck away. Yeah, no, they were... I'm trying to remember... Oh, it's because you guys just happened to be here in Atlanta was the reason? That all that happened here? Okay. Because I know the family wasn't from here. I'm not going to...
They were from Florida. That's why you guys were bonding. You guys
they were from like 5 blocks from where I grew up.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was fucking bonkers to find out. But no, they were the nicest people. Holy crap.
Wait, I have returned.
Oh, hey, X.
Hi.
Back.
Hi, thank you. Sorry about the thing. I had to go feed my pit bull.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
No, just he had to head out. And we're talking about Make-A-Wish. Have you heard from that family at all, John?
No, not in a while.
Okay.
Ooh, Make-A-Wish. Tell me about it.
So, it was the beginning of November, and a Make-A-Wish Foundation contacted us, and they asked, I think they contacted me because I was the only one with a publicly listed work email. And they contacted me and were like, hey, we have someone who wants to do a Make-A-Wish with TRG in general. Is there anywhere we can meet up and they do all this stuff? So we talked to them for a bit, and Atlanta was the closest place, so we happened to be going down for a TRG session like really close to that time, so they worked together, and we ended up meeting them down there. If you watch Tom Fox's vlogs, he vlogged some of it. So they rented like one of those like gamer trucks. So we just sat in the trailer in the back and like played a bunch of games. He brought his copy of Mario Party DS so he could kick our ass at it, and he in fact did kick our ass at it. He was way too good.
Nice.
I mean, it still wasn't good fun though. Regardless of the ass kicking, like it was still though a good thing.
Oh, for sure. And like I said, the family was the nicest family. I think the biggest request from the mother was, please stop putting out content. My child is laughing at 4 a.m. and it's waking me up.
That was pretty much it, yeah. We had to apologize for silly little things like that.
Oh my goodness.
They were really sweet family.
They were like, my son can quote all of Chugga Conroy's like videos and then proceeded to do exactly that. I was just like, oh man. Oh man.
Well, okay, but to be fair though, I mean, for the kid, I mean that's the only thing really giving him a smile and all that. So I think, regardless, I mean, it's still one of those good feel moments, and still, you know, just saying, have a good time.
Yeah, no, we had a blast with them. They were great.
Yeah, they're fantastic people.
And the kid actually gave us his copy of Mario Party DS.
Really?
Yeah, so because he wanted it, because we had mentioned at some point in Mario Party we were going to do DS, but we needed to unlock everything. And he was just like, here, like, I've literally unlocked everything. I've played a disgusting amount of this game, so please take this and use it for the LP. So I think he said there's only one thing not unlocked on it, and it's just something he hated to do, so he never bothered.
Fair.
Oh, I think I know what it is. It's fuck, I gotta go get my copy right now.
I don't think it's not that high a priority, guys. Don't worry.
The only thing I could think of that was probably it was you had to. It was either one of the bosses' items or it's no. I think it was you had to play the campaign with every character.
That sounds tedious as hell.
I mean, it sounds tedious, but it also doesn't sound that bad, so I doubt that was it.
It was that, or you had to beat every mini game, or like something. I can't remember, but there's something in that because I played DS a lot. So in the game, there are these trophies, like small little achievements. And each one is like, you have to beat a certain boss this many times to unlock their item, or you have to beat a high score in a certain game, or you have to play a certain character and you had to win.
It was something about like getting a high score, like pinball, I think was related.
Oh,
it was like some super high random chance thing you needed to happen, and it just never happened when you played.
I know what it is. It's the pit. It was like you had to. I think it was like hit jackpot 3 times.
That sounds right.
I know which one you're talking about.
Somebody saying Bowser pinball with a jackpot spinner?
That sounds right.
Yes. So it's that, and one of the board gimmicks is hit like jackpot 3 times within a board game. I think within story mode, and fuck that noise.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I remember playing DS that much, and I just was trying to figure out how come I can't unlock certain items. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, I gotta be this tedious? Oh, fuck this shit. But anyways, going back to the story. So the kid gave you his copy.
Yeah, So we've got that for when we record it. We weren't planning on recording Mario Party DS, so we didn't at the time. That's what we were going to record this time. That's what this October recording session was going to be. But obviously, that's not happening.
What do you mean? You're here in Atlanta right now.
Hold on, let me check outside. It's still bricks, okay.
I mean, John, I saw you literally just 20 minutes ago here in Atlanta. I don't know what you're talking
about. Yep, I was right there.
Yep.
The border's still closed, isn't it?
This is all pre-recorded footage. Don't let him fool you.
This is my stunt hand. Ooh. Tom had just met your space wife. Yes, yeah. Rosa John was just creeping into TRG content. So enjoy all the TRG content, very clearly referencing the early days of Rosa John. I'm gonna just tell you right now, that sort of plays into who I play in our next TRG playthrough. Sort of.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
I end up as a female character, and that's all the hint you get.
Ew.
Was this recorded that November?
Yeah, it had to be. Because it's not posted.
Oh, yeah, because that would have been, yeah. Huh.
That's during the Rise of the Boobs story arc.
It was
Oh
a pretty
my
big story
God.
arc, but it could have been bigger.
Ugh.
Oh gosh. I hate
This is
you.
what I've
I
done.
hate-
This is what I've done.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I probably would have done that without.
I know you would have.
So, for this arc, how many filler episodes are there?
None. It's all natural.
Great. Great. Thanks.
You kind of walked into that one, to be fair.
I know. I was trying to make fun as a DBZ joke, but that backfired. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Absolutely wonderful.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's picking up stuff like that and just shooting it off.
Anyways, video games.
Video games, yeah.
Video games. Yeah, shit.
How about that? Oh, it's not Bethesda. What's the name of the people that used to own Bethesda? The whole damn thing.
ZeniMax.
Yeah, ZeniMax getting owned by Microsoft now.
Yep.
So that's
That's
an
the
interesting topic. We kind of mentioned this during Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I remember hearing some talk about this.
Yeah, we didn't really go much into depth with it. This came out of the blue. There was no rumors. There was absolutely nothing that hinted about this. And then all of a sudden, day up, hey, Microsoft came out. It's like, hey, yeah, we just bought
We bought
Bethesda
ZeniMax. Lol.
for about $7.5 billion.
Surprise! We managed to get somebody else to pay for Skyrim. Only a decade later.
You thought you got all the copies of Skyrim? Funny.
Technically, it'll be on Game Pass, so that's yet another way.
Skyrim still isn't dead a decade later. Because it was 11-11-11, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah. 3-player Among Us. No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
That's not even possible. You need 4 players.
I mean, Liz is sitting over there. She'd play. She would have no idea what she's doing. I like how Liz looks up.
I heard the
"Aw."
what.
Did you buy that, by the way, yet? Among Us? Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I watched the Gaga 911 video, and holy shit,
Fair enough.
it's really good.
Apparently Liz
That
was watching Lady Gaga. I kept looking up, I'm like, something on her screen looks like a goddamn fever dream. And then I'm like,
It's
oh,
Lady
she
Gaga.
says it's Lady Gaga. I'm like, okay, now it all makes a lot more sense.
Checks out. Where did these pieces go? What the hell?
So I'm kind of curious. What do you think about the whole Microsoft buying thing? What are your thoughts?
I've become so jaded about organization shuffles and buyouts because of between work and just corporate America. I'm like, yeah. At the end of the day, they'll make what they make because if Microsoft's smart, they'll just let ZeniMax do what it did. It's just a matter of who's going to get a cut of the profits at this point.
I mean, that's
Do
likely
you-
what they're going to do. They're pretty hands-off.
Yeah, with their big earners, they're usually pretty good about that.
So do you think like certain games are now just going to be completely Microsoft exclusive?
I
when
doubt
comes
it.
to, like-
Minecraft is on pretty much every platform
Yeah.
known to man, and they put most of those out after they bought Minecraft.
So the big thing I've noticed with Microsoft is they committed to this was I want to say when the Xbox One was coming out. Microsoft committed to anything on Xbox One being on Windows 10. So Xbox exclusivity doesn't exist. That said, usually if it ends up on Windows, it ends up on Steam because the Microsoft or the Windows gaming store, whatever they tried to put together, was a colossal clusterfuck.
That was awful.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, if it ends up on Steam, it usually ends up on most other platforms. So I'm as much as I love to sit there and be like, yay, console exclusivity means competition. At the same point in time, I'm so sick and tired of that shit. Just give everyone everything.
It'll never work out that way because the platforms aren't the same. It's just too much work.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody pointed this out too. Rare Replays isn't on PC. Like there are a few games that really haven't made it.
Yeah,
to,
but that
like,
came out.
Steam.
That came out well before they started committing to every new release being on Windows 10, so that's not surprising. They might change their mind on that later, but I don't know how well Rare Replay even sold.
About the only thing I really want to see out of Microsoft right now is the Banjo Kazooie and Tooie collection.
That's called Rare Replay. That's called Rare Replay.
Like, I would love to have just a portable Kazooie Tooie, and if they feel the need to include it, Grunty's Revenge.
Oh, don't forget, there's like a lot of Banjo games on the GBA. There's Banjo Pilots, there's Grunty's Revenge.
I had forgotten about most of them. I tried to block most of them out of my mind.
I almost swear there's another one I'm forgetting, but I think that might just be the two.
There's a Conker one on the Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah, Conker's Pocket Tales. That's before he got edgy and mature. It's back when Conker was supposed to be cute and cuddly.
Yep.
And back when Cherry wasn't, you know, just a stripper.
Yeah, it's such a whiplash growing up playing that game and finding out that Conker's Bad Fur Day was a thing. I'm like, but Conker was supposed to be good squirrel.
I'll be honest, I have not played that game, and I kind of want to.
It's hard.
It's okay.
Is it really?
As a child, I remember it being difficult. I don't remember it being good. I just remember it being difficult.
I remember it being okay. I played through it back when I got heavy into collecting.
Rare Replay for Switch. Somebody's mentioned in chat. I don't know if I care about nuts and bolts enough to actually ask for full Rare Replay. And given the fact that that was designed for the 360, which is an entirely different architecture, that I assume, than what the Switch uses, there's almost zero chance that that's even portable.
I doubt it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Yeah, licensing aside, I hate the fact that Banjo-Kazooie is one of those games that's just stuck in the middle of that stupid Rareware licensing nonsense.
Unfortunately, but I mean,
at least it's been re-released. At least it has that. There are other games that have been stuck in that limbo that can't say that.
Not to mention, like,
Perfect Dark.
I mean, they've all been re-released. They're all on Rare Replay.
Was that Rare Replay?
Yeah,
Jet Force Gemini got a re-release. Blast Core did.
Oh shit! I
didn't
realize that. Okay.
Rare's entire N64 library is in Rare Replay.
Ooh, fancy.
And even there's even a decent control scheme you can switch Jet Force Gemini to make it pretty playable.
So the control scheme was never my issue with Jet Force Gemini. It was collecting the damn teddy bears.
They didn't fix that. They didn't fix that.
I was talking with Jules about this the other day. It's like, as much as I love Jet Force Gemini, there's like 3 bears you have to collect where you walk into a room, and unless you know that bear is there and you go gunning for the bug man trying to kill that bear, you have about 3 seconds to kill the goddamn bug before it kills your bear, and it's so annoying because you have to reload the whole damn level to get the bear back.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's accurate though.
And I think just to beat the game, you have to collect every single bear
to get like the true ending or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Is it just true ending? I thought you had to get all the bears.
It might be straight up the ending. It's been so long since I completed that game.
Yeah, like, other than that, Gemini was a fantastic game. It's just, it leaned heavy on the collectathon, which it arguably wasn't, aside from those bears. And it was just kind of a jarring thing where it's like, cool, you've hit all the worlds, you've collected all the weapons, you're having a grand old time. Go fetch these bears.
Unfortunately, I've never played this game, so I really don't have much.
It's super good. I highly suggest it. Again, regardless of my current bitching, it's super good.
Regardless of my bitching, moaning, and complaining, I like it.
Yeah, actually, Chad reminded me, DK64 is the one that didn't get a re-release. Or was that also on Virtual Console? Did that ever get a Virtual Console release?
Might have gotten a VC release. I don't think it did.
I actually don't know, in all fair honesty. I mean, I have the answer. Yeah, it was on VC. Okay, cool.
Okay, so yeah.
You want to talk about a collectathon to end all collectathons. that game.
I mean, I play it. It's one of my nostalgia games.
It's a good game, but it's just
yes, the tedious collection sucks ass.
Yeah. I'm shocked because
If there's-
about a year and a half ago, I went and loaded up my cart from when I was a kid, only to find out that I had actually 100%, what was 102% that game? 101, yeah. I had 101% of the game. I was like, I went in, I'm like, oh, cool, this game, I haven't seen this in over a decade. Oh, apparently I really liked this game as a kid. Because I remember there were some seriously bullshit things in that game.
Beaver Bother, the Beetle Race. Who's the other?
I want to say there was something I was thinking about, like there was a timed arena challenge in the Crystal Caverns, and I want to say that is the one banana
that sounds like one of the RC ones.
No, it was something where I was like, I had to use like 4 orange grenades just to kill everything
It's the igloo challenge. Yes. It's you had to make sure that bunny didn't die.
Or something like it was bonkers hard, and everybody's like, this game is impossible. I'm like, that was the one challenge I remember struggling with that game.
It's one of the
Ecom
who had that golden banana. It was either
It was Diddy.
Oh, it was Diddy. Oh.
The one I'm thinking of, I remember, was Diddy. Or it's a fucking fever dream, and I'm wrong.
It could
no, I know which one. I don't know. Like, for me, DK64 will always be one of my favorite games. I will always play the game, and I'll always play either 100%, or if I know for a fact it wasn't going to be a 100% race, just a fast, clear game.
So DK64 was an interesting thing where it brought, obviously it forced the expansion pack to be mainstream. What's interesting enough is I thought to myself, okay, I'll put this thing in here and I'll throw the little tool out because I'll never need it again. There's a single game I can think of where you have to put the old expansion pack or non-expansion pack back in. And that is Space Station Silicon Valley. It crashes if you use the expansion pack.
What are you talking about? I've streamed it.
Really?
Yeah, I streamed it like 3 months ago.
Yeah, the copy that I have won't boot. I Googled and Googled and Googled, and I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, if you have an expansion pack, there's a good chance that shit crashes. Weird. I pulled the expansion pack out. I put the non-expansion pack in because I'm a fucking hoarder, and I found it.
Oh, apparently only certain copies of the game crash with the expansion pass.
Oh, yeah. I popped that back in, it started working, and to my absolute thrill, I was so happy to see that working. And then I heard in the background Liz screaming, going, God damn it, not this game. Liz hates that game irrationally. I'm not allowed to play it in the house when she's around. Huh? Yeah, and she looks over, she goes, Silicon Valley? Her beef with it is, I think they accidentally returned Bomberman Second Attack and kept that to Blockbuster. And she's still salty about that. Given Bomberman the Second Attack was such a good game, but I have we have a copy of that, so I don't know why she's still mad.
That shit's rare.
It's so good.
I mean, you don't have to preach to me. You don't have to tell me how good a Bomberman game is.
I'm actually mad at myself thinking about it the other night when you asked me what a freaking thing was. Like, you're like, hey Frank, what's the game? I'm like, Bubsy, and then I thought about it after. I'm like, no, I should have said Bomberman Second Attack because that game is good, and it's literally always on my short list.
Well, it's too late now.
It's not. John, go play Bomberman.
No. It's not cookie night.
All right. Welcome to Improv Mod Choice Night.
Welcome to Improv Cookie. Congratulations. It's first time around. The choices are Bomberman, 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 and Gex, what do you want to play?
Halo 3 ODST.
No, it's Bomberman. Nice try.
You failed.
You know what, fucker? Fine, you're right.
John, I want Halo Reach.
Ah, yes.
Actually, speaking of ODST, I think ODST finally got released on PC.
I just love how that quote was just an off thing from freaking what's it called? From Chaos Cookie. That's just It's just like, and that's a thing now.
It will never die. I mean, it doesn't help that we made an alert out of it, but.
Mega Nerd, I highly suggest if you probably won't be able to find a copy for a reasonable price. Emulate. Like, far be it from me to suggest illegal things, but go try Second Attack. If you liked Bomberman 64 at all, Second Attack did all of Bomberman. Personally, I think so much better.
Yeah, going back to 64, I so much preferred Second Attack.
It even includes 2-player co-op if your second player is cool to be passive as hell.
If you're cool with your
So
second
one thing
player,
that-
not even fighting in the boss fights.
Yeah. I wouldn't even call it a girlfriend mode, to be perfectly honest.
So to kind of super quickly go back to DK64, if there was some way somebody modded or did like the Super Mario 64 online thing, but except they did it with DK64.
Ooh, all 5 monkeys at once. I like.
Yeah,
the sound of that.
exactly. That would be super fun and
think
very
my-
interesting.
I think my biggest problem with DK64 was just a ridiculous amount of backtracking necessary to get things, because it's like, cool, you've done everything good, now go get Chunky and go do all the things. Cool, now go get this other monkey out and do it again.
It was
I'm
too much
like,
game. It was too much game.
It was, and if memory serves, in terms of like 101 speed running collecting, you had to start each world with a certain con, so that way they either could unlock everything super fast,
That sounds right.
or one of the cons literally had to start out with like starting the world out. Also, Juker reminded me this. There's a mod now where you can swap instantly.
That is
That makes that game so much better.
Yeah, I would absolutely go back and play that with that.
Well, I did a Juker actually sent me this, and a warp or like a level changer. So instead of like a door, I can't remember what it's called, a randomizer, a door randomizer. So every time I would go through a door, it would actually lead me to somewhere else. So I could literally go
it's that
through.
kind of randomizer.
Yeah.
I love those
And-
kind of randomizers. I don't.
But
play
now
those at all.
here's the fun bullshit part. If you died somewhere in the world, it would actually warp you to somewhere else. You didn't die in that. You didn't go back to the beginning. So, like, you could die in, like, say,
Monster Mansion. No,
yeah,
that's-
you could die in
that's-
Monster Mansion, and then
Banjo-Kazooie.
all of.
But there's an equivalent one.
But no, I just remember there's a better instant swapper now, by the way, and they've changed the death thing. Oh, good, thank God.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is fan-driven stuff, which is
Right.
like the
but
amount of hacks that fans have put together in the last 3 years alone is so fucking impressive.
Crowd
again,
control.
that's what
Crowd control.
Crowd
Well,
control, randomizer,
the
just
Super Mario
random-
64 online thing, like,
Yeah.
that was a big thing.
I mean, Super Mario World hacks have been a thing. I mean, for fucking ever.
I have
Well,
no idea
Super
what you're
Mario
talking
64.
But no, I was talking about. But like something I always advocate people play. Jump Half, the Super Mario World hack that came out. I want to say maybe a year ago. Like, just hack quality in general has gotten so much better. Fucking Jiggies of Time, aside from a couple of them, was really good. That's the Banjo-Kazooie Ocarina of Time hack.
Yeah, like I said, the hack world is just fascinating. Like I said, if there was like a mod or some way to make all the cons playable, like the Super Mario 64 online, but make it with DK64, oh my god, that would be an interesting run.
It would definitely be interesting, and you wouldn't have to worry about the litigious Nintendo coming after you, because it's not, aside from Donkey Kong himself, it's really not a Nintendo property. It's a Rare property.
Yeah. All right, there we go. That is another
Nice.
bag done.
Nice.
People were just asking about intermission, too.
This is what we got. Here's the front build. Here's the sides.
It looks so much like an old NES.
I know,
know, right?
It's really impressive.
It even has the plugs.
Yeah, and there's the inside too, so you can see it. Just to show this again. Cartridge tray going down and everything. Now,
That's fantastic.
Here's the $1 million question now. Let me see how big bag 5 is.
Well, how much longer do you usually go?
Well, here's the thing. I have roughly another 25 minutes left of time for working on this for my plan. I can go longer if I want. I'm a big boy. But the downside is that the longer I stream this now, the less time I have to relax between now and Indieland at 11.
Oh, yeah.
So we could do bag 5. And that, I think, would...
just come play Among Us with us, John. Cough, cough.
Sorry, something in my throat.
Clearly, no bias there.
Not at all. Yeah, like, even step 5, or bag 5 doesn't even finish the NES. I think it's bag 6 that finishes it off.
Yeah.
Have you done Art Block at all?
I have not done Art Block. We haven't taken a break yet. So that was the question. Yeah, so people, this is the question here now. I can start working on this for another half hour. Then we stop, or like, unless we're... Actually, this one... Hang on. Oh, no, it is 50 steps. We're on step 140 now, out of 295. So here's the tricky part. We can stop now, so I don't have to open this bag of random-ass Lego pieces. And we can continue this next week. If we take a break, I feel like the break and Art Block is going to equal the 3 hours I normally aim for these streams to be anyways.
Chat, let me remind you that if you take a break now, you get an entire another week of this as a stream. So it's like extra content.
I mean, this is going to be like 6 streams. This is going to be like 6 streams to finish.
Yeah, no, because besides the NES, there's also the TV. So.
Oh, right. TV, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, no, like the NES and everything is only half.
Shit.
Should we do a poll?
If you want to do a poll, sure, but I'm mostly seeing breaks and stop.
Yeah,
you seeing breaks? Okay.
I don't think I've seen anybody that said keep going, honestly.
I've seen some people, but very few.
Yeah. I guess we're probably going to break Art Block.
Alright, I guess we're stopping then. Next time when we continue this, next Friday, we'll be doing the venting, the heat sink here on the side, and we'll be building up more of the body. Most of the work is over here, hidden by the heat sink.
I apologize if you can hear the cat howling in the background.
It's okay. But yeah, this thing's hefty. This thing's got some weight. I think this thing is actually going to be heavier than the actual NES is.
Time to do a weight comparison.
Venting, I knew John was an imposter.
Oh my god.
He's always...
Oh my god. No, I'm not. It's Jack almost always.
That is true. Jack is unnaturally, commonly the imposter.
Or Motion Dan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also Dan.
You mean Murder Dan?
Good old Murder Dan.
That point in time where I was like, he couldn't possibly be the bad guy a third time in a row and murder me. And I walk into the room and he fucking murders me and I just start cursing.
Wait, why does a Lego need a heat sink? That this Lego
Didn't
set
you
is
know
actually...
that Legos internally heat up? They get really hot. How else are they going to do their Lego thing?
But I'm the one with safe fears.
Well,
right. Well, hang on. There's one other thing I probably should have checked too before I committed to like stopping here.
I love the puzzle piece trays you have. That's
these are awesome, by the way. Where'd you get those?
He's away from.
Oh, I didn't see
headset.
he walked away. Rip.
Yeah, sorry, I took out my headset.
No, you're fine.
My light source has 53 minutes worth of power left. So
battery powered light source?
Yeah, it's a LumaCube.
Okay.
I could plug it in, but it's nowhere near plug right now. So that would actually be enough time to do one last bag. and then we could go a little bit longer. But yeah, the options are we either do the last bag or we just stop. And honestly, the more that we draw out answering it, the more I think we should probably stop.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those puzzle trays?
Yeah.
Oh, just at a toy shop. Mastermind
Okay.
Toys, I think, is specifically where I got this one. But yeah, no,
Oh,
just
that's right. Okay.
any place that sells jigsaw puzzles.
Interesting.
Legit.
I feel bad that the best board game / toy shop in all of Calgary is inside the damn mall.
Yeah, no, don't like going near that at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always God,
I mean, Mastermind's not awful.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the hell is the name of the Sentry Box. It's always Sentry Box.
Oh god. Yeah, but Sentry Box is always they're so overpriced and busy.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so yeah, we finished 139 steps out of 295. So basically, we're halfway done. Just a little under. There's bags 5 and 6, and then there's 3 bags of 7, which I assume all relates to the cartridges
TV.
and stuff. No, that's not the TV. TV is like 8 up to like 17.
Whoa!
Yeah, no, the TV has a lot of pieces. It literally has its own separate manual.
Jesus. Yeah, guys, just because he's halfway through the bags, do not assume that means you're halfway there.
Yeah.
Not all bags are created equal.
No.
Yeah, so let's see, bag 5, bag 6. And then it's the door. Oh, this is definitely building the controller now. Yep. Okay, so bag 8 is the controller. Bag 7 is the Nintendo door, the rest of the top, and the cartridge.
Interesting.
Yeah, so step 258 is when the NES and the cartridge are done. And
Can
295
the
is when...
cartridge out, or is it hooked
Sorry?
in like Lego? Does the cartridge separate, or no?
Yeah, you can slide it in and out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we've got about 119 steps left before we're done the NES and the cartridge.
Wow.
But yeah, then we have to do the rest of the build.
Which is...
Yeah, so there's that manual after. I would have dropped it here so it's in the center of the camera, but it would have crushed the NES. And as you can see, this one's a thick boy too. This one's 266 steps.
Whew.
Somebody asked real quickly if anyone still has a CRTV they personally own. Yep. I still have mine.
I wish I still had mine, but I had to give it up in my like 9 million moves because CRTs are too fucking big and heavy.
Yep, that's what we're going to be building at the end of everything. That's the CRT. But that is going to be many weeks from now, because while we're doing while we're doing one next week, the week after, the day before the charity marathon, there's no way in hell I'm streaming on Friday.
What do you mean? Aren't you a hero that streams all the time? Always?
I have to do a 10 to 12 hour stream on that Saturday. I would
And
like
we're
some
all-
rest.
You're
Rest?
a superhero. You don't need rest.
Rest? Nah.
All right, so are we going to break an art? I assume.
I think so.
All right.
Do you want to go take a break while we cover for chat and hang out with chat?
No, I'll just give me a minute to stretch.
Fair enough. All right, chat. We have exactly 60 seconds to make fun of him while he's not here. Go, go, go.
I can still hear you.
Damn it!
Damn it, Rush! You blew it.
There we
I
go.
didn't blow it. I just
Yes, you
simply set
did,
low
bullshit.
expectations.
Anyways, hello, chat.
Hello, chat. What's going on, guys? God, I fucking... Every time I see that Shoko meme in the bottom middle, I laugh. Do you guys have questions for myself and Gex? Please, go for it.
Thoughts on Among Us canceling the sequel? I think
They shifted all the functionality to this one, so to hell with the sequel.
yeah, I think it's a smart move.
Favorite isekai? Konosuba. Hands down.
I have no idea what that is.
Arguably, I would say the best isekai.
Hmm.
What if there was a La Mulana 3? I would literally shit my pants right now.
How do you like your eggs? Scrambled or over easy?
I'm a weirdo and I don't like eggs.
Okay. Next on. Opinions on 3D All-Stars game.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Same. I think it was grand. When I did pretty much 8 stars and shines for each game, I really enjoyed it.
Also, I appreciate the Konosuba emotes. Thank you. I might need Konosuba the best isekai. I think I have to disagree with that. Out of curiosity, what's your choice? And why is it not Konosuba? Because that's just wrong.
Are you asking me or?
No, just Mega Nerd.
Oh, okay.
Favorite SMT game? Persona 5, with 4 being a close second.
I don't think I've ever played one.
The worst blueprint in Donkey Kong 64? The ones where you have to defeat the fat guy to get the... Oh, that's all of them. Fucking blueprints. Digimon is an isekai? Okay, technically, depending on how you define isekai, not actually. Isekais tend to involve Truck-kun, and no one actually died to get to the digital world. Do I watch any VTubers? Yes, I will catch Corona as much as possible, because she's adorable.
This is the first time I've heard of this, especially from all this, because being an essential worker.
Yep. Corona is a small doggo VTuber, and yep, Ekum Bokum. Everybody knows her from... She had a highlight reel from her playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie, which was adorable. Reincarnated as Slime is good. It's not as good. I don't think it's as good as Konosuba because it just doesn't make... Konosuba just likes to make fun of the isekai genre, which I appreciate. And it has more content. Like, I'm a huge Konosuba nerd. I've got all the fucking light novels on my shelf, and they're real good.
All right, I'm back.
Thoughts on the Corona meme? Corona's fantastic.
I have no idea. I'm off the internet.
Cute Japanese people doing cute Japanese things. That's what I have to say about
that. All right. Maximum energy.
Ekum Bokum, that's what we're talking about.
Maximum energy. All right. Anonymous, gifting us sub to Xeno Kid. Lilith, Amanai, Akasha for 51. The one and only 747 for 28. Mr. King 1 for 25. Inujima for 76. Sablava for 3. The Orange Sauce for 29. 2 Slaps for 9. Pokias for 47. Danny for 6. Amber for 22. Little May Rose for 42. Nessa Zoro 123 for 25. Trophy Hunter Varg for 22. Big Phil 85 for 39. Amaria Lynn for 20, Novasuna for 25, Yoshiman 222 for 25, Dax 99 for 22, Mind of a Prodigy for 43, Chaos Olympus for 25, Mega Latino 000 for 82, William Overnights, there we go, that's what it is, I almost said Movernights, William Overnights for 3, Hunyol for 16, Nablis the Curious for 34, Dilo Comics for 39, Shane the Destroyer for 16, Skit Scott for 15, Sonic Scout for 50, Them Turk 217 for 39, Creative Soul for 3, Pizza 1016 for 15, Trepbot 911 for 48, T-Man 64 for 33, Joshua 8824 Racing for 26, The Orange Sauce for 29, I did say that earlier. That's there twice. Okay. Urjok for 19. Toxic Avenger 666 for 67. History Master for 50. El Kenders for 25. Nuclear Suplex for 13. Flaming One Up for 47. Wisp Quill for 13. And one more thing right at the end for 67. Except Zero Dime snuck in right at the end too. Zero Dime 188 for 8. Nice. Thank y'all for subbing, guys. Your eggs tonight are courtesy of the following people. Oh my god, there's so many eggs here!
So many eggs.
And a lot of them are Corona related by the looks of it.
Did something happen with Corona?
And it looks like it's the Ekambokum ones again.
Oh, okay. I was like, did she get her N64 fix? Because I could use some more banjo in my life.
Isaac with a VBS egg.
You will give me
Very big sausages?
Yep, that's what it is.
Oh, I should turn.
Okay, I'll bite because I'm curious. This is from Christian G. Game Boy disc only animation. And as you can see from the thumbnail, I want to know what this is.
Oh, this ought to be good. I'm going to propose something. Artists can do with it whatever they want.
What are you proposing exactly? I hope you're speaking for yourself and not for anybody else here.
Thank you.
No, I'm proposing it for Tom.
Oh!
I propose Tom gets drawn. This could be an entire little mini-series that artists work on for you. Tom gets drawn as various appliances.
Tune in for the next one of those in October. That's going to be October 6th for the next one. Christian G also sends in, yeah.
I love Jug
I like the title. Yeah.
I agree. Still with go watch someone else's stream, simple version.
You will
Go watch someone else's stream! Still with Let's Tap an Egg.
Let's tap.
an egg.
So you stick the Wii remote face down on a cardboard box,
Egg.
and you tap the
Egg.
to control the game.
That sounds so cool.
Why does this exist?
It was directed by Yuji Naka, the creator of Sonic.
Still, I'm gonna be real with you, but you don't need to add in so much of the clips from Steven Vlog. You really don't. Half of those eggs don't need as much content as you have in them. Agent Omega says, hey John, you're my reason for being transgender and loving Big the Cat. One of those I understand, the other I'm surprised about, but congratulations either way, thank you. Glad I could help in any way.
To clarify, he's surprised about Big the Cat.
Still, with Steven, what have you done?
We're out with Dan and Emil and Masay, and we've come to get
An egg.
and right before this music gets too loud and triggers something.
It was too late.
VOD muted. The Disney Mafia will be here in just a second. Do not attempt to resist, as they never lose. Ever.
Didn't we hear this one already? What? Hang on, have we done these? Nope, hang on.
Possible, technically.
Hang on. Yeah, no, wait, we've definitely heard that one before. But there's newer eggs there. What?
It's a mystery.
That's really weird. Okay, which one? That was Steven, what have you done, right? What is Steven Let's playing this? When is Steven Let's playing this one?
You will give me
My horse and me.
Yeah, no, like, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. And yeah, that was just the other one back again. That was weird. From Alexander, turns have tabled V5.
You play your music, you play it your way, and I will just drive. No, you motherfucker.
But I want to listen to the mariachi music. Alexander also sends in alternate ending to Monday's Egg, where Washington does not attack the guards.
Shit, just play your fucking music.
Whoa, oh god.
I'm sorry, sir.
I appreciate it being fast forward, Alexander, but I don't think you needed to.
Realize it was you. I think we can overlook your crime for now. You can move along now.
So this was the sequel to an egg from Monday's stream. So yeah, no, that was basically them catching up on or doing an alternate ending because they didn't realize that they were cops.
I didn't know Alvin cursed like that.
Alexander with Washington really does not like memes.
Shit! Just play your fucking music.
Oh no, this is very loud spike here.
Fuck! No. Don't make me hit you.
But he was driving the truck! Alexander with House of the Dead meme, but it's a distraction, which means it's going to be that Henry Stickmin song.
Shit! Just play your fucking music.
Yep.
Deadly Queen.
Oh, fuck!
What?
And then Kira killed them all.
You are finally awake.
No fucking way.
And
you were trying to cross the border, right?
And then it became Skyrim. What is happening? From Kaboom goes Maximus. This may have already been done.
In time, a successor will come. Farewell, friend.
No, those were all audio up to that point.
Farewell, friend.
And there we go.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the new rescue helicopter. Hey!
It was fitting for today. Kristen G with Skull doesn't feel like it. That was it. Christian Shark with So I mentioned the Buru on stream last week? Oh, what?
Don't even want to say anything. If you haven't seen our John stream produces, ooh. Oh no, I'm aware. They draw him with Tiggle Bitties. Tiggle Bitty Jolteon. And they draw Jared as a Tiggle Bitty Vaporeon. I seen it. I've seen the light of the Lord in those giant.
It's spreading, John. It's spreading.
Well, I'm glad they approve of my Tiggle Bitties. Whose stream was this again? Because that sounded familiar. And my microphone's falling. I think it's Holmick, yeah. Yep, it is Holmick. Okay, that'd be why. I need to replace this microphone arm. I really do. It's falling apart. Green Day with Agent G has a very old computer.
Just play your fucking music. What the fuck? Shit. Motherfucker.
I was listening to that.
Yes, I do love the Windows XP music.
God, those noises just gave me a little bit of PTSD.
You too?
Ecom John by Christian G.
What? What the fuck?
Oh, it's that John. Okay. Isaac with a VBS. Oh, wait, I think we've looped. Are we done? Did we catch them all? My God, we did. We got all the eggs.
Woohoo!
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna play that one. Which that can only mean one thing. It is time for Art Block to close out the night.
To the block of art?
To the block of art. I was trying to remember where we left. There we go. Yeah, that's where we left off. Okay. All right, time to see a lot of people's model kits. I might go a little bit quicker on these if they get too wordy, but I do want to show off a bunch of stuff that people have been working on. Behold, Mountie Jim. Such an Emil idea. I'm gonna guess, yeah, this was from the Fortune Street videos that are going up right now, right? I don't even remember what the context of this was, but I can definitely tell this was something Emil came up with.
You mean you wouldn't talk about Mounties? You're the Canadian.
Not normally, no. He wanted to know Canadian Uncle Sam. Oh, right, that was it.
And he came up with Mountie Jim.
That's what he came up with, apparently.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yep. Sorry this is a little late, but here's a gift for Bagel for his 4th anniversary. Aw, thank you, Mel.
That's right. Congratulations.
We've had that little shit for 4 years. And he still manages to mess with us as much as possible.
It doesn't chew as many cables.
No, he doesn't chew cords nearly as much anymore, but he still causes trouble. As if you didn't see the beginning of this stream where he decided to sleep on my lap and then just sit on the table for like 10 minutes.
That sounds like a cat.
Sounds like a cat.
The pengies deserve love and ice cubes. I agree. Pay them for their hard work and ice cubes. I mean, ice is nice and all, but I think they need food. I thought you pay penguins with sardines. No, you pay prinnies and sardines, dude. Look, we tried herring entrails, but the non-penguins complained about the smell. For God's sake, we could get fined if you keep leaving fish guts all over the floor, not to mention it's unhygienic. Inspired by another conversation on the egg pack, though I did make sure to include the relevant part of the conversation this time. The next comment has a transcript in case anyone can't have a hard time reading it. Fun fact, Udiptez takes his screen name from a genus of penguin, which is the emperor penguin, which I depicted him as here, not as that. Which I depicted him as here is not part of. Oops. Oh well.
Behold your new ruler, the Emperor Penguin.
Next up from Tedious Totoro. Since there's likely a LEGO stream later, I thought I would show more of my LEGO. This is my robot shelf with LEGO versions of BB-8 from Star Wars, Bastion from Overwatch, and WALL-E. There is also an exosuit, Benny and his space friends from the LEGO movie, and a doctor battling a weeping angel. Cool.
Nice.
That WALL-E's real good. Look at that. And also the exosuit. Good stuff.
That's some good stuff, yeah.
Ooh, from Zeta Ren. Hey, first off, change names again to Keel. Oh, pronounce Keel. Anyway, since you were building Legos, it reminded me of when I was in first Lego Robotics in 7th and 8th grade and created an omnidirectional drive mostly by scratch and mostly by myself. I used it for a competition in 8th grade, but built it during off-season in 7th, and it won a trophy, showcased in the next picture because Lego trophies are cool. We dubbed this the Crab Drive, and my coach was super proud that he tried keeping it intact to show the other kids for 2 years, but that didn't survive well after the second year. That's still cool, though. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. I miss Lego Robotics.
That trophy's real neat, too. Look at that.
Yo!
Nice.
And here's the trophy. We won 3rd place for innovation, as you can see, which shocked me and my team because we thought we were winning for research. The theme for that year was trying to get rid of trash, and we did Legos since they aren't exactly economically friendly. Especially since the judge for strategy and innovation wasn't all too impressed with it. Still remember my coach being like, and you said he wasn't impressed. Anyways, would absolutely love to build more Lego robots, but the kits for EV3s are kind of expensive, plus needing more parts, which I don't just have that kind of money yet since I'm both an artist and a collector, but hopefully one day. Cool. Thank you, Zeta. Or I guess Keel, rather, because I forgot this was the name change. EV3s are still used today and cost $350 US on the Lego website. Jesus.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, Lego. Next up, from Becky Star. After getting my bin of Legos the other day, I decided to make a camera from it. I'll likely do another thing today during stream. Neat.
Nice.
Classic.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, I know exactly what this is. Okay, our next sponsor is Tiger Brew Peach. Another TB ad. They gave us some sample strength cans to use for it, so let's see what it does. Voomy. Hang on, there's text. I'm gonna try to read it. Okay, so that is just Rickroll. Yeah, that's just Rickroll. Just 2 different pages of Rickroll. And of course, the problem was you drank Tiger Brew in the first place, so of course... God damn it, Tiger. There we go. PSL's been destroyed by Joanne's giant ass. Tiger floats in and says, "Never test me again." The gauntlet was thrown, and thus I respond in kind. If you're wondering what the context of this was, Icy was sad that there was a butt contest because of Shroomy when we rated him on Monday, and Joanne wasn't included in the alt butt contest, and thus as a result, Joanne now has the biggest butt. Thanks, Tiger and Icy, for this. Next up, from Magus. Greetings, fellow internet users. Allow me to introduce you to Captain Xeon. In the series, he's the equivalent of a YouTuber to showcase proper online etiquette. What's that? You say that piracy and online bullying is fine? Well then, have at thee, as you get stabbed with one of the biggest swords in the series, which also comes with its own massive beam saber. So yeah, I think the dude loves his overkill. That is a giant sword. Look at that.
That's a honker.
Thank you, Magus.
Big.
Hi, John. So glad I could catch you today. You building this made me think of my husband's love of Bionicle and Hero Factory. While I never quite understood the complexity of creating characters out of the parts, I asked him to show me how to make one of my own. I have kept this mock build for years and thought to show her off tonight. Her name is Luma. I remember this was a tricky build since I was insistent on wanting to give her wings after finding a translucent piece that I liked. Stay tuned as I have one more post for later involving her, and let's just say it's on brand for the channel. Oh no. Thank you, Merrick.
Oh, yeah.
Neat. I never got into Bionicle at all, so that's just an era I missed, but so many people in this community are super into Bionicle.
Actually, I forget which is the mod. Which mod was it that loves Bionicle?
Oh, that's Montaru.
Okay.
Yeah, Montaru's just like, hi.
There's Montaru. I was like, I knew there was one mod that loves Bionicle.
I actually remember Bionicles. I remember I was trying to collect like the very, very first set of Bionicle heroes, and I think I got only as far, and I missed Blue, I think. Holy smoking gold!
Yeah.
Oh, it's Gundam. Yeah, I know which one that is.
Hi, John. For once, I'll show one of my own models instead of my daughter's. This is the Phoenix Gundam. I assume it's not pronounced Phoenix. The whole Gundam is covered in reflective gold and makes it hard to get good pictures. Here it is in unicorn mode left and destroy mode right. Damn, Bertrand. That's
inch and a half, not the scratch.
That is. Yeah, I was gonna say, how does that not get scratched up all the time?
It's rough. I have the that's I think model. I think it's the version 3. I've got the from the same Unicorn universe. I've got the second one. I can't remember the name of it right now.
You got it right. Okay. Sweet. Next up, I see Bumblebee. That's Bumblebee. PlayStation 2. Evil Dude, Necessary Kid, Worst MC Ever. Who again? Awesome Robot Girl. Oh, and Robot. Xenosaga Episode 2. The German name. Or, I don't get it. A bit early, but happy anniversary to you and Luca. If this looks too long, feel free to skim it, but Xenosaga and the Infamy Episode 2 was mentioned last week, so I wanted to share this with permission from my wife, who goes by Celtic7 Guardian on Twitch. Back when we were first dating, I really wanted to play Xenosaga because it was a series she really enjoyed. I couldn't just borrow the disc from her at the time because she lived in the US and I was in Canada. I could only find episodes 1 and 3 where I lived. Small maritime towns, hooray, I know that feeling. Eventually, she was able to find a secondhand copy of Episode 2 at her local store, and being secondhand, we didn't mind risking any damage during the travel. But of course, it didn't have the original box, so she made her own cover art, as presented here by the awesome Bumblebee Furai model kit. Funny timing on this, though, as I'm heading onto the border on Tuesday to meet my wife, and at long last help her move into Canada. Here's hoping things go smoothly. Good luck. Good luck, Piper. Beautiful, beautiful art, though. Heard mention. Oh, here we go. This is another thing for model kit building too. I heard mention of stress on model kits. I've got another tip to share. Use a hairdryer or boiling water or anything that can apply a decent amount of heat to the affected area will reduce the visibility of the stress marks. Just do it in short bursts so that you don't warp the plastic.
Ooh, good call. I've got Liz has a really nice heat gun that I can use for that. Thank you for that tip.
And here's the box, the backs of the box too. In the future, random battles take 10 minutes. Love Xenosaga 1, wanted a sequel that takes its good system and trashes it? This is for you! Close in quality of RPG play to Final Fantasy II's epic failures, Xenosaga 2 is here to make you wish for homework to end the boredom. Wow. Battle system with heights for maximum hatred. Grand Theft Auto with little girls. Symbolism. An awful main character. Butchered voice acting. Terrible side quests. And a good story, but who cares? Play it now, you'll surely be disappointed. Save us albedo.jpg, also symbolic.
I love this.
I feel like that's like a real solid takedown of Xenosaga 2. I feel like that's pretty on there.
Oh my god, I can talk. What the of a game should actually say.
Those monsters are for a second. It's definitely not.
Nope. All right. As I said last time, here's my Archeon from the Archeon, the Ever-Chosen model. Took me a week and a half to build and paint, and is currently my second favorite miniature that I built. It's also 1.5 centimeters too tall to fit on any of my shelves. Also, since you're streaming early today, I get to watch you live for once. Yay. Yeah, the fun of the Friday slot is actually supposed to be in a reasonable hour. Neat. That's super cool, Otaku. You had to paint that one, I assume, as well? So yeah, since they're all miniatures, you would have to paint. And they also said...
was done by you. That's fantastic.
They said build and paint. They said build and paint.
That's impressive.
This is my first
I
time
shouldn't be
ever.
surprised. Your artists are really good.
Yeah, super well done, Otaku. This is my first time I'm on your stream. Friday streams are very different from every other stream we do, but hopefully you had fun. Let's see here, the last page of art. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Holy Legos, Bat John. This is my collection of Lego Dimensions figures, a game that I'll eventually get to someday. I know the meaning press kitchen. Anyways, this is virtually every kit for the Lego Dimensions game. All 4 Portal kits, all vehicles, and only missing 2 minifigs that were convention exclusives, Green Arrow and Supergirl. Wow. Also, who is that I spy up front? Oh my god, that is David Hasselhoff and Kit. Wow, nice. If I'd known there was a Knight Rider one, I would have tried to track that down. Yeah, no, Lego Dimensions was if you're familiar with Disney Infinity, it was that, but Lego, and it crossed over a lot of IPs, like a lot of DC heroes, a lot of arcade games, Ghostbusters, Sonic, obviously Knight Rider. There's a lot here. There's so much.
Essentially murdered by its own, what's it called, costs.
Yeah.
License costs.
But it was expensive.
It was very expensive.
Yeah, that's what I said, murdered by its own licensing fees.
Thank you, Evil J. That is a game I wish I had gotten into to get the pieces for, but I don't have a single Lego Dimensions thing.
I remember when the commercial where Doc Brown was there, and I was like, oh, great Scott.
Oh, I didn't even realize the Mr. T in the A-Team band. That's even better. Here's a close-up of the front, our favorite, and I'm sure you and Luca would enjoy it, but it's Michael Knight and Kit alongside B.A. Baracus in the A-Team van. Also nice to see Mr. T in another form of media aside from his cartoon and him as a night elf mohawk.
That's a fucking throwback. Jesus.
That is a throwback. From Becky Starr, I just now finished making this house during the stream. I'm so happy to be playing with Legos again. I miss them so much.
Nice.
Cool. Well done on that, Becky. Nice. You got farther and you finished your build. I still have a ways to go on mine, so you're definitely ahead of me right now.
Let's not talk about what I'm doing.
From Alexander, hey everyone, first, sorry for the dust. This is the custom Metal Gear Rex, which started as a Metal Gear Ray that was made back in 2015. Cool.
Nice.
From Puma, hi stream, had a boost of motivation, so I said screw it and built this stinky boy. Mortarian Damon Primarch of Nurgle. I put him under the category of beautiful model, but not fun to build as there are so many fiddly bits, and he's a handful. Still a bit intimidated to actually paint him yet, just because I want him to look that good. I want him to look good. Not pictured his wings, because I have no place to store him currently with them on. Damn.
That is a,
That's a busy design. That's a busy design, though.
Yeah, that's a Chaos God, or a Primarch of the Chaos Gods for you.
Thank you, Puma. What princess
He's
should I be?
ready for war, though.
What princess should I be? Peach or Daisy? Daisy.
Jasmine.
Jasmine? I don't think those are one of the options. From Theta, with the Lego NES and CRT being built and not wanting to make just a bunch of Mario stuff for the occasion, I decided to make some drawings featuring Jonas characters from NES games. First up is Pit, from the original Kid Icarus. Nice. Thank you, Theta. From Sexy Gardevoir. Hey John, been watching your stream and the talks of the Legos. Maybe remember and look at my Bionicles here. I got 2 other pictures of most of those I got in my bedroom shelves. I started to recollect all the old Gen 1 of Bionicle sets, so I think I need to go back and continue, right? There's only like over 300 sets, I think? Oh yeah, that's nice and easy. Nice and simple.
Hey, if collecting's your thing, go with your passion.
P.S. Yes, if you see her, yes, she is soft and was worth it. Can you guess what I'm talking about? I know what you're talking about, Gardevoir. You showed me the pictures before on Twitter. Thank you for that. Next up, from Hunyol. Remember the 30-minute mission kits I talked about last week but gave up on when I saw how long one was taking? Decided to take them with me to do when I would have some downtime at work. Here are the 2 I finished so far.
Nice.
Cool. Nice.
Nice.
The fact that you can work on kits at work is fantastic.
Yeah. Yes, even more. The Borak, I bought all the parts for them separately, not the Lego sets. Again, like, Bionicle is so over my head, but I know a lot of people love these, and apparently it saved Lego, so.
Holy shit! I remember those figures right there. Brown and green are the ones I have.
Nice.
Fuck! Now I gotta search my attic for it. God damn it.
From Spons. I did my first model kit recently. Nothing super fancy. It's the Pikachu model John built on stream before, but I wanted to show it off with some of my figures. I ordered 2 more Pokemon kits and now a slightly more difficult kit. Actually should require snippers and stuff. So thanks, John. No worries. Always here to get people into new hobbies.
Hell yeah! Welcome to the hobby. Also, can we talk about the giant head on that fucking Eevee? Jesus.
Oh my god.
I was about to say, look at that thing. Holy shit.
It's adorable, but holy fuck is its head huge.
I'm impressed it doesn't fall over based on the weight of that. Thank you, Spawns. Next up. Oh my god. Stuck at work during today's stream, but let's show off some more stuff anyways. This is my gaming table for Warhammer. It's not quite complete and is currently a mess, but that's literally one of the reasons I own a 3D printer.
Nice.
So, real quickly talking about that, I saw on Kickstarter something like this, but the sets themselves like folded down.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like poppable out, like different types of environments and setups you could do. I was really thinking about possibly backing that because I was like, dude, imagine like some of the cool stuff you could build with that.
I mean, this is cool though. This is a good use of 3D printer to get setups like this.
I know, and that's the thing, like, this is the one thing I really wish, like, if I had the time, if I seriously did not have to worry and had the money to, like, get a 3D printer and be super creative, like learning how to build within, like, Blender, all that for, like, 3D printing, I'd be doing this for the rest of my days. Just creating, building, like, cool environments, creating worlds, figures, things like that. Because I really wanted to do that as when I was younger, because I really love like woodworking, then all of a sudden like building characters and things like that. I would so do this. But, you know, time, money, and everything else going on, I just kind of lost that passion, and I'm kind of sad about that.
I just noticed the TARDIS here. The stealth TARDIS there. I saw Kermomancer mention it in chat. I'm like, oh, better like go focus on that. Next up, some more Bionicle. God, y'all were heavy on Bionicle. From Jeffrey Rhinus. So join the Buru to show off my Lego sets. Probably won't be posting much, just want to showcase my many Lego sets and creations I've gotten over the years. Man, apparently I really missed out on Bionicle based on everyone having Bionicle stuff.
I was ever so slightly too old for Bionicle. Like, it came out about the time I was starting to get ready for high school and college.
When did Bionicle start? Because I only remember seeing Bionicle when I started university, and at that point, like, money was tight.
Oh, it's 01?
Oh wow. Okay.
Never mind. I thought it was close to 06. Yeah.
From Alexander, another custom kit. And here's my real grade Sasabi, the kit that I spent the most time painting. All of the gray inner workings of the kit were painted in either gunmetal, bronze, or chrome, and then pan aligned to everything. Then made the outer armor look more worn down by brushing them with the same gunmetal that was used for the inners. Finished up by making the armor parts that are near the thrusters look burnt, painted everything by hand. Took about a week. 1010 would do again if only I could get a good picture that showed everything. That's still cool, though.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I like the damage paint job in there and everything. That's real cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting acquainted with being better at painting, because I've got a lot to paint.
All right, more
Somebody
Lego.
pointed this out. Half of those sets for the Bionicle collections were multiple sets fused together with instructions. Yeah, I remember that. Like if you had like blue, brown, and white, you could have fused them together to create a different Bionicle. I remember that.
Wasn't that part of the Bionicle thing, though?
Yeah.
Montaru.
From Jeffrey Rhinus, my Lego sets part 2. This looks like a lot of Ninjago stuff. And some more Bionicle at the bottom there, too. And part 3. So much Bionicle. So much Bionicle.
Holy crap.
I like some of the character designs, and some of them I look at and be like, wait, does he look like Bane from Batman?
Part 4.
Hey, when you love something,
Yeah.
get into it.
Oh, I've seen these. These are like little tiny Lego sets. They're not Lego branded, but they're third party, but they make like human characters. Reese gave me a Superman one years ago. Those are neat. And my last picture for now, my storage bin's full of Lego. Oh my god. Are these all loose? Are these all loose parts or just like smaller done kits that you don't want to display?
No,
So it looks like both.
That's about right.
Loose parts?
Those are loose parts.
God, that looks like all the stupid perlers I have.
I mean, if you're in a hobby, go heavy on it.
Yeah.
Again, I like to point to my friend who literally has 5 shells of that.
Yeah, loose parts sorted by type, Jeffrey says.
Nice.
From Merrick Sage, as promised, here's the second photo, and also as promised, a little sexy pose for you. Build me like one of your French mechs. I know this is silly, but my husband did manage to give her a bust after some research into builds from a YouTuber who makes custom characters. I was the one who demanded the boobs.
Good on you.
Amen.
That's a round of applause. Round of applause.
Anyways, hope you have a good time with the upcoming event with the Completionists and hope to catch the stream for Resident Evil 5. Yes, thank you, Merrick. I'm sure it'll go good. Again, reminder for those before you bounce. I'm going to be over on Gerard's channel, twitch.tv/thecompletionist at 11 p.m. tonight, so 3 hours from now. And,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I will be also playing Resident Evil 5 tomorrow with DC Douglas to wrap up the main story mode. That'll be at 7 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow.
Remember, guys, and more John. Don't let them quit. Go on. Sorry.
I was going to ask, so what is this indie thing I saw you retweet about?
It's Gerard's annual charity, Indieland. He streams I forget the exact name of the charity, but it's for dementia research and prevention, like trying to find a cure for it. But it's a close cause to his heart because of his mother. His mother passed away from it. But it's that. But he also gets a bunch of indie devs on stream to show off their new games. So he works with some well-known ones like Yacht Club Games and Way Forward, and then there's a bunch of like smaller studios and devs that have some real cool stuff. So if you want to see some like cool new games every hour, basically this weekend, aside from like when they're offline overnight, you'll see new games that you might not have seen anything on, and they're usually pretty cool.
Oh,
so
yo, that's
actually some real small dev studios. Like, I don't think anybody's ever heard of Yacht Club or Way Forward. Like, what have they ever made?
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, Way Forward made Yacht Club Games.
It's true. That is true.
From Cloud, out of work now, so
they got turned down.
Here's the kid I built myself last night. I've always wanted a Lego pirate ship when I was a kid, but my parents never bought me one. Well, I'm an adult now and can buy expensive Lego kits for myself. Eyes the $200 Barracuda Bay ship next month.
Get it. Like, if you have the means, go do the things now that you couldn't do as a child.
Yeah. That's why I collect games, because I couldn't do that as a kid, really.
So, there is a fun story about that pirate ship, specifically. So, one of my relatives, very young kid, he thought that could actually float. So he took it to a pool with him, and he played with it, and then all of a sudden it just sank to the bottom. He was super sad about that.
Well, if it's a pool, you can jump in and get it.
Right, but I'm saying he was playing with it in the pool, and he let it go, and it started to sink, and he was sad because he thought it could float.
Oh, poor thing.
I feel bad.
If it's a family member, get some insulation foam and fill up the center, and it'll actually float.
We didn't know at the time. Remember, this was like 10 years ago.
Oh, I didn't realize this was a significant amount of time ago.
This was a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we all felt bad because we were like, how do we make this thing float?
Insulation foam.
From Theta, it feels a bit weird posting this at the moment, but I wanted to get this out of my system after hearing the story involving the Mega Man 2 D&D and Dice Towers. Here's Metal Man searching for a D&D Dice Tower.
I want that picture. I gotta show my friend that.
Next up. From Ryan Curtis, first post of the Buru, I thought I would show off the SDCS Gaugigar I got for Christmas. It was pretty fun to build. It took me a few months to finish. Final Fusion approved. Also paying attention to the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books in the background. That's a lot of them, though. That's so many of them.
You're not supposed to pay attention to that, John.
Too late. Too late. Thank you, Ryan. This looks real cool, man.
This is why we can't take him anywhere.
Not even my own house.
Nope.
Additional work was needed on my Lego ArcLight. During the stream, I was reworking the structure of the drive system because the original was too weak for the intended power function motors and broke apart. This one's better, but the frame and the motors are in bend and flex too much, so I need to make it stronger. With lack of room, it's hard, and the RC receiver box in red does not help at all. By the way, the bending and flexing of the frame can cause the gears to desync. I didn't want that. Yeah, that would make it so it wouldn't move at all, right? Or it would turn a lot.
You'd end up grinding gears and just screwing it up at the end of the day.
Okay, since someone's brought it up, how many Diary of a Wimpy Kid books are there? Because there were 9 in that shot. And I'm assuming since there's like 4 movies of it, probably at least double that in book-wise.
I would not know.
That was after my time.
Yep.
The old people here.
From Badler, there are 15 apparently, 12 to 4 and 15. All right, wow, that is a lot. Good on the author. I know
the only books I remember were. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go for it.
I was gonna say the only books I remember reading were Captain Underpants. Have fun with that.
Not and Animorphs.
Yeah,
that too.
I was big on Animorphs too. Mom found my collection of like at least 30 of those books.
Sounds
I know.
about right.
I know there's a bit of a late birthday gift for Bagel, but when I was watching your previous stream, I didn't realize it was the 4th anniversary for when you and Luca adopted him. Oops. But here's something I worked on in Champions Online. Bagel is a superhero. Fun fact, the armor that's made of light is a hollow hex field, which was released alongside the Invincible archetype. The Invincible is a tank-class archetype that specializes in using power armor, mostly using rockets, lasers, and plasma bolts. The only thing that looked out of place here is a hollow force, which is on the back, which is a hollow hex material saying, cool. Thank you, Badler.
Nice. I love how that's a game that died over a decade ago and they still haven't let it go.
Yeah, no, it will never end. It always keeps coming back. Oh no. From Gaia, really? The Concedos of Lego and Pants got all mixed up. Rosa is not pleased. Luma Bagel likes the shiny though. First time posting to the Bureau. Sorry for the mess. Wanted to get this done before the stream was over since I'm on GMT and never get to catch the stream live. Though the VODs keep me company and my sanity at work. Biggest boobs I've drawn so far. Cheers to hopefully more in the future.
Bigger. Go bigger.
Also, the phone autocorrect kicked it in and I missed a couple of word jumblings. I meant concepts. Oh, okay, yeah. The concepts of Lego and Pants got all mixed up. Also, the straight line jank is very real. It still looks very good. Gaia, thank you so much. By the way, you can, even if you're watching the VODs, you can still submit art. It's fine. Don't worry. But thank you so much. It's just a shame that Rosa will not be wearing those Lego pants. They will definitely not fit.
Put old John in his Rosa costume.
That is not what I'm gonna look like. I'm not gonna look that nice. Also, I don't think I'm gonna have the highlights in the hair. I think it's just gonna be pretty plain Jane. Thank you, Gaia. And the last art post we got here is from Andy. He was showing off the Metal Gear Rex.
Nice.
I think I posted this before, but I can't tell because I think I have Mucinex damaged in my brain. This is the only model kit I have. I have tons of Transformers. That's not related. The Metal Gear Rex model is super articulated with posable radome, railgun, jaw, dick laser, and opening missile pods on the knees and back. I think you said you have this one, so hopefully you get around to it someday. Yes, I do have that model kit. Someday we will build it on stream. Someday. And...
It's Catherine.
Oh my god, you guys, we're not going to get done art block because people keep posting stuff. From Riptide, posting this here since it's relevant, there was a Rahi Beast contest that was held to build a Rahi animal equivalent in the Bionicle world many years ago, and this one called the Tartarak, built by Justin Lamb, was the winner and had appeared in the comics and was a major focus in the novels. Just goes to show how a fan build can potentially become part of the official lore. Cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
What happened to Maximum Effort Cosplay? I don't have any... I'm wearing a wig for it. That's going to happen. But I wasn't planning on adding the highlights. That was the thing.
I mean, just dye your natural hair, John. It'll be fine.
Fuck no.
No.
It wouldn't do that much.
From Junko,
if you straighten your hair, you can get most of the way there.
Yeah, I have never dyed my hair, my actual hair, and I don't think it would hold up very well because it's very fine.
Fair.
So I wouldn't chance it. No message on this one, but I'm gonna assume this sure does look like Hydra. Yep. Femjohn. Horny, great. Hydrojohn, yeah, so it's 3 separate Hydrojohn as 3 characters. Thank you, Junko. I'm assuming the message is being written while I'm going through art blocks. We'll pop back in a second. From Cloud. Last one for the night, because what am I doing on the Buru if I don't post a Space Marine? I'm not super happy with the gold on this one, and the base has since been painted, but this is a kit bash of a type of Marine only currently available in a limited edition out of print $200 box set. The missing parts that I don't pull out of my bits box for this and the other 2 was about 15. Cool.
Nice. Space Marines.
What about dyeing the wig? Is that possible, or would it damage it too much? Oh, no, like, if I'm gonna see if I can get someone to stylize the wig, but I was just gonna go for, like, Rosa John's color. Like, I wasn't going for the highlights.
Easier way to do highlights, guys, is get some extensions and sew them in.
Yeah.
Dyeing wigs is so much harder than sewing in extensions.
Yeah, I could confirm that.
I definitely don't know about all this stuff because of my wife.
I mean, again, I used to be pretty high in cosplaying too. I mean, one of my relatives is a master cosplayer.
Nice.
All right, I beat Gyrax to their message as well, but there's another mashup kit there. And you can tell how far along we were in art block because you can see the post that's like 5 behind it. And nope, we beat Junko to the message. Sorry. All right, that is gonna do it for art block, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and that's also gonna do it for the stream.
Yeah, natural hair wigs are very valuable. They're also insanely expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Synthetic is so much cheaper, and sewing in extensions into a synthetic is a lot faster.
I'm sorry for the highlight barrage, John. It's okay, Gaia, don't worry. I still like the picture. Yeah, because, like, here, I guess since we're playing this game now, hang on.
Apparently the comment just showed up for that post.
I mean, likely what it was going to happen was it was going to be modeled after the way that Jumny draws Rosa, which is no highlights. So likely, like, the wig I was going to get was going to be something like this. Also because it's easier to do at that point, too.
Shit, I think Liz has one wig that looks exactly like that.
I mean, it's just a long, blonde-ish wig.
I mean, it's maybe a little lighter on the bangs, but yeah. Arda has plenty of wigs that look exactly like that.
John, will you wear pants? When I'm wearing the hoodie, yes.
Girl panties are riot.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
Sorry, what?
You heard me.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
John is a true cosplayer that commits to his cosplay.
That is not how that works. That is not how that works.
Right.
How are you planning to do the fake boobs? You can get like body forms that go over your. I was looking at some of them the other day. Frank sent me some in the past.
Aha!
So that's how I'm aware of them.
To be fair, chat, this has been an outstanding threat for how long has Rosa John been the thing?
Rosa John's existed for almost 2 years now. It's like a year and 8 months.
2 years? I say, yeah. Whenever Rosa John was created, I said, hey, would you like to do a cosplay of that? Because Liz could absolutely find somebody, and the original response was no. A resounding no. And here we are.
Yeah, I've been worn down for 2 years. I've been worn down for 2 years, and it's for charity. Both are acceptable at that point.
If it's for charity, it's always acceptable.
We broke him. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's pretty much what it boils down to.
Trust me, if I could, I would do a pretty high-end Princess Peach costume. I really would, but unfortunately don't have the time nor the other things.
So it only takes you a year and a half to get worn down? That's pretty long! That's pretty long!
A year and a half of constant badger, like, what is it, at least 3 times a week being badgered about crossplaying?
Probably. And then, like, add into it, like, not going away anywhere because of the quarantine. So having no travel escape, and basically, yeah, you got me in the perfect storm.
Don't worry, guys. If he has a cosplay, He'll use it again. Cosplayers don't use costumes once and never again. Trust me, it'll come
Bullshit,
back
they
out.
don't. Bullshit, they don't.
Fair. I mean, some don't, but
I have dated a cosplayer. She made many one-offs.
that's
Yep,
true.
I can
That-
also confirm that.
I don't see you as the type to use a one-off cosplay.
I only wore Callus once.
Sure.
But that's because that one kind of fell apart by the end because it was very complex. And that was without the wings. But yeah, no, Terry, Rock, and Dante, all those I wore multiple times.
Just remember, guys, if it's an incentive now, it can always be an incentive in the future. We can always go bigger.
Teletran2 says, been having a shitty 2 weeks with depression and finding out my apartment isn't renewing my lease for some reason. So I have to find a new place to live by the end of November. Oh no. I just want to thank you and Luca for cheering me up with your chill streams. I'm so sorry, Teletran. Hopefully you find a place.
Seriously, best of luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Tree Chianthia says, remember how I mentioned our foster dog was having puppies on Wednesday? Here's $1 for every puppy. For chat, that's 11 puppies. Aw.
Oh, Jesus.
Congrats on the puppy reign.
Also adorable, but oh god.
Yeah, but also taking care of 11 puppies. Oh no. Good luck, Tree. And with that, we're done. We're caught up on everything. What's our raid message, folks?
Huge friend.
Bigger. Huge friend, yeah. Let's do feet.
Huge friend is pretty good. I like huge friend.
Yeah.
All right, it only seems fair. We're gonna raid the completionists. We're gonna raid Indieland, since we'll be over there in less than 3 hours. So let's raid with huge friend.
For people that aren't generally accustomed to, you know, these types of, it can be a little finicky.
I have to
They're
get
showing off
combo in
wave
one
break
go?
here first.
Yeah, that's it's
Oh.
not. There are other goals too, so you can try for like the 15,000 point high score overall, and just kind of get a little more comfortable doing tricks.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, this is the
Yeah, you
Tony.
don't
This
have
is
to
Tony
do it
Hawk
all
with
at
boats.
once.
This is what they were aiming for with
Oh
this one.
my
I remember hearing about this one. This seems really cool.
Hey, Proton John, thanks
Sounds fantastic. If it's got the freaking
There's the
ska
challenge
soundtrack
You can always go
with it,
back to. We have free skate as well. You can go and explore the other levels.
Perfect timing, Proton John Raid. We have an art commission.
Where's my
for
90s
Miss
ska, though?
Deerface. So if y'all want to request something that Miss Deerface will draw and then post on our both TOVG Twitter and
back
also
to
show up
main.
on screen, leave it down in the chat.
Oh no, they're
How many
taking art
characters are in the
prompts.
game
They're
currently?
taking art prompts. Oh no.
Currently 4.
All right, I'm gonna leave before we cause some damage. So let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Go, go, go! Do
Alright.
it.
Story.
Just a reminder, I'm
Remember
gonna
to
be
credit John.
I'm gonna be on this stream in like 3 hours for 2 hours. So tune in, hang out. I'll see you there. Tomorrow, Resident Evil 5 with DC Douglas, and it's looking like Cookie. It looks like the Serious Sam plan fell through, unfortunately.
Oh, this is sad.
Yeah, I'm bummed out too, but it is what it is.
Just they ran out of time to give it to you, or what? Well, we'll
Yeah,
talk about it later.
they never got back to me on it, basically. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Everyone, please be safe.
Stay safe out there.
Disappear.